By end of this video, you'll know how to plan, design, and develop a good-looking website using AI with a few steps. From sitemap design to full website development without any code nor expensive hire, everything we can do just help of AI. We're gonna use free tools like ChatGPT, Relume AI, Figma, WordPress, UiChemy, and Elementor to make everything from scratch. If you're a beginner with no previous experience of designing or building a website, or someone who want to create a website without wasting any time, this video is for you. And we're gonna do everything with these easy 5 steps. First of all, we'll do research, then we'll make sitemap, wireframe, and style guide using AI, then design a website UI, then purchase domain hosting, then develop our real website. And lastly, if you want to save your time, I have shown you how to import a design kit to speed things up. Now let's see what you're gonna build and overall the website. So this is, as you can see, the website, and this is the beautiful header. And if I just hover, then I'll go to see some more options. As you can see, if I just hover, I can see the case study. Here is a contact. And if I scroll down, then you can see this is the homepage that we're gonna build. Also, if I just gonna click on here the case study option or projects option, then it will be redirect me to the case study, and here you will get to see the case study. Also, here is mainly the about us page, and here we have a service page, and here we have a contact page. And if you look at here the responsive of this website is 100% responsive. This is the mobile version. Menu, if I go to about us page, this is about us page. If I go back to the home page, this is the home page. If I go to case study page, then as you can see, I redirect to the case study page here. And here we can see that I can easily update the content. Let's say I type here E, or if I type here 10 or 999, as you can see, I can easily do it. I can also change here this button link easily. Also, I can change this. Also, I can change the image here. So whatever you want, you can only do here. Here, if you see here this design, then this is mainly the design of Figma, and this is the wireframe. Okay, here is the design, as you can see. That was just design. And if you want to see the wireframe where I built, then let's go back. Relume AI. Here, as you can see, the sitemap, wireframe. Here we have a style guide. So all of this thing is here. So I will give all of this link in my video description, like the design kit, Figma, Relume AI, all of this thing I will give in my description, so check it out. Before continuing with you, if you're new here on my channel, please do subscribe and like this video. If you want to watch any specific part, then check my video description below. Already have provided the timestamp. So first thing we need to do about the research. So whenever you are starting a business or designing a website, research is so much important. Because if you do research, then you have a clear outline that what you're gonna do, what will be the outcome. Okay. So now let's see about some of the question about research. So when you're doing research about a website, try to finding out like what is your type, like which type of website you like to build. Is it something modern? Or is it something giving luxury feel? What they mainly want, you just need to define that first of all. And second is like, what is mainly your target audience? So this is also important because we are building a website that's not for everybody. Definitely everybody, if you think about the business perspective, that not for everyone. We have some of it specific people, they're gonna come to a website, they're gonna visit it, and we're gonna try to convert them. So we need to finding out what our targeted audience. And the last is like some of our competitors, like real website, we definitely need to check their website and also, like how they did, how it's going to work. All of these things we need to understand so that we can make something better. So for this research, we just need to open Google Doc. Just simply open a Google Doc. Then just you will get a few options like docs, then sheets, slide form, a lot of things there. So just go with the docs and then open any blank document there. And now in here, I'm just gonna writing down. Let's say this is our research phase. And on this research, I like to, first of all, what was there? It was like our website type. So we need to finding out website type. So we can do the same thing, website type. Then we need to our target audience. So target audience, definitely. Audience and some of our competitor. We need definitely, so we can do also if you got a free time, then you can do a basic planning of your website, like basic plan. In later, we're gonna explain more, but for now, this is the thing we need to finding out. So we need to finding out website type, audience, competitors, and basic plan, like how our website will be. It's kind of like sitemap or what will be include a website or what not, like this. Okay, so now let's open here ChatGPT, also open Gemini, then also open Claude, and the last open Perplexity AI. So every single AI tool we're gonna use for research. We're gonna just get the same question everybody and try to see the response and analyze it. And what do you think about best? We're gonna use that in here. Okay. And also, if you were doing like team collaboration, let's say you were the person you can't everything do alone, then you like to hire someone or you like to take help from someone. So if you just note down all of these documents at once, then your team member can easily understand what you're gonna build. Target audience, they can easily read that and they can easily understand and they can easily help you to achieve your goal. So I just write down here some of this information here, like website type, target audience, like competitors. And now I need some more competitors. So what I can do, I can literally copy it and go to Perplexity, and I can just simply say him, read all, and give me more competitor website. So I just simply, let's try this if they give us any competitor link. All right, so here, as you can see, some of them they are talking about. I'm not sure these are our competitor or not, but we can definitely try. You can see, okay, this is on their website. Okay, they have a services like e-commerce. They're doing the same thing. Yeah, this website is pretty good, I think. Okay, let's try with another one. CSS Chopper, this one. Let's open it. This is also good, but this is really big company. I don't think that this is fit for us, but this one is really fit. I think this one, I like it because if I do, then I will definitely take inspiration from there. So let's pick it. Let's pick it there. Okay, let's pick it. Also, this is some more. Hello Monday. Let's try this. Okay, this is also one of them. Wow, they have a great animation. Okay, it's loading. Okay, this is pretty nice. Oh my god, this is really awesome website, but we don't really need like this anyway. But this is the way, right? Also, if you get any questions about your website, let's say you need your targeted audience, you're just a little bit confused about the target audience. So go to ChatGPT. Just tell them that what do you worry about. Let's say you can first of all say read 8, and then what is a question? For the research. Okay, so I just say for the research, do I miss anything or not? So I just ask ChatGPT, and yeah, they're giving information. If I try the same thing on Gemini and also with this Claude one, I will get a different answer, and then I can analyze it and I can just add there. So yeah, this is they're talking about, but I think it's a good enough to get started. Now you are thinking that how I can just get this information. So you'll get all of this question answer from your client. Just ask your client that website type, like which type of website you like to build, what is your goal for creating this website, like your targeted audience, just tell, and also about the competitors, just tell all of them to your clients. Then they're gonna give you correct information because they have a business and they have enough idea and knowledge about this thing. So if you ask the question, they will give you proper answer. So when you have all of this information, then you can start making your website plan or sitemap, or even you can make prompt. In later I will share with you that how it is, but for now just try to collect this, like this information: type, goal, audience, and competitors. Yeah, these few things, just 4 things collect for now. Now we need to create a mood board. So for this mood board, we're gonna take color, typefaces, and image inspiration. Also, we can take some inspiration of website layout, but for now, I don't really need it. We just need the color, typeface, and image inspiration. So for this, I'm gonna go to figma.com and let's simply create a new file here. So as you can see, I already have an account there. So I already log in my Figma account. So that's why I get to see something like this. So you will get the same thing, and you just need to click on here this option, new design file, this option. then you will get like this type of interface. I'll tell you more about this, no problem, with this Figma overview. No worries there. But for now, let's understand here the name. You can just type here the name. Let's say I need, what are you gonna say? My website name, we're gonna say. For now, or in later, we're gonna change the name. So this is website name. And if we go here, this list is mainly called layer, and this is mainly called pages. So if you're gonna click, then you would get a site like page 1. So if you're gonna click on this plus icon, then you're gonna create a new one, page 2, 3, like this. So whatever I need to do. For example, I like to see the color. So you can just copy paste all of the color inspiration here. If you like to go with typefaces, then you can just add here. And this is something, let's say images, if you have anything, or if you want to add here like website layout, you can do it. But for now, I don't know how to do anything. So inspiration, like this. Okay, so now to collect the inspiration, we need to go here, Pinterest. Just search Pinterest. Just go there and go to Pinterest. And now in here, we can just simply search. For example, I like to see modern web design. Simply search it. Also, it's have a few more websites like say land book. You can also check it out there. But it will get a lot of inspiration for, let's say, modern web design. If you just search it, then you will get a lot of things. So for example, right now you like to go with color. So if you like to take inspiration, then let's go with the color. So you can literally choose the color from here. Let's say if you like this one, let's say this one you like. So copy it, just copy the image and simply come back here and simply paste it if you like the color. Okay. Or let's say you like to make color palettes. So color palettes, web design color palettes. So you get here. So just taking a little bit of time. And okay, so here is one of them. If you like any of them, just simply choose. For example, if you like this one, whatever you just choose, just choose. I personally, I don't know, I like this one. So let's copy the image. Let's paste here this color code. Also, if you scroll down a little bit, then you get to see some more. These are also good, but it's mainly for the fintech. Let's go back again. Let's find out some more. This is different one. This also looks good. This one, like black and white. I don't know. I like it. This color, this looks good. Let's copy it. Okay, this is the way. By this way, you can really copy the color. And now let's talk about the font. So for the font, I think you can do the same thing. So here you can see like modern web design color palette. So for now, it's typing here like the typeface or fonts. If you just simply search, then you get a lot of them. As you can see, this looks so good. This font, I don't know, I like it. Why I don't like, I like it. It's have some more fonts, but I like this one so much. So what I can do, I can simply take inspiration, like a screenshot, simply, and then go back to the type and simply paste here. Okay, so then let's go back and let's find out some more. This one also looks good. This one, everyone else looks good. So just pick, like which one do you like? This one is also looks good. But I like to go with this Google fonts and Google. And for the image, if your client already provide you images, then you can just simply copy paste all of these images here. Or if you don't have anything, then you can collect some of them from Freepik or Unsplash, like this free website if you really want. So let me just take some color inspiration, then type, and then like this image inspiration, then again going to continue. Now let's talk about some basic fundamentals. So first thing is coming up the breakpoint. So it's so much important if you look at the responsiveness. Let's say when you're designing a website, we design for all devices. It's not only for one devices, right? So when you're just going to make a website for all devices, it's definitely to be responsive. And that time, these breakpoints are mostly coming up. So if you look at carefully, on this large chart, like if you look at this large one, that it's have a 4 boxes, 1 line. And here were the 3 of them, then 2 of them, and then 1 of them. So this is how it's mainly work. And then it's have a breakpoint. If you look at this pixel, like it's have a small one, it's like 320, medium is 480, large is like 640. Like this is about it. Okay. And this is mainly the container. So mostly on this container, we mainly put all of this content, and the right side we mainly kept the like the spacing there in a website. So when you're gonna design it, you're gonna understand how it is mainly. It's like grid We use grid for like being consistent and being like one line. That's why we're using it. And for the grid for desktop, we're using 12 column, and for tablet it's 68, or even sometimes before, and mobile is 46. And here I can see in Figma, definitely. Next is like gutter or spacing. It's something like we are taking a spacing for one column to another column, or it can be in a one row to another row, like how much spacing we're gonna take. So here was the thing. So as you can see in the here, this is the spacing. This is mainly called gutter. If you look at here, this is spacing. This is also a spacing with these elements. Next is like padding and margin. And padding and margin is mostly like this isn't a comment, for example, in the box. Padding is something like taking inside of it. But when you going to the margin, it's mostly like outside of the box with taking a spacing. So if you don't understand, okay, we're gonna explain later. No worries. Next is like Flexbox or auto layout. So this is mostly now this time many people using it. This is pretty much common, like going with Flexbox or auto layout or container. This is the same thing. Every single platform give a name in a different way, but this is all our same. So what's the benefit with this auto layout? So with this auto layout, we can easily make it responsive, and it's like breakable if you go with auto layout. And the last thing is like heading text. Here, as you can see, H1 to H6, which some will have the P text definitely. And here is a basic example of heading 68 pixel 32. This is not specific that you need to take a H1 is 68 pixel. This is not totally like nearly the same. We can definitely change it based on our demand, and we can definitely make our own style guide based on our demand. So this is just for an example that we mostly take H1 to H6, also the P button. These types we mostly would take. So now it's time to make a website plan. So this is so much important before we're just going to start a wireframe or design. I know we're going to use some AI tools for getting ideas, but also we can manually do the research and make something. Okay, so for now, I like to go with ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude. All of these things I like to open again. So now I like to just write here the section name, definitely. For now, we can just take a little bit idea. Okay, let's copy. Let's go to here in the word counter, because I'm gonna first of all write the prompt, so read it. And we need to say like homepage. So here, as you can see, we get a basic idea like what you can do. Here was like hero section, then information section like about our service, and lead generation. A lot of ideas they're giving. If we look at here the chat GPT, then they're doing the same thing. This is also good. This is also some of the get thing, what you do, feature services, but I think we can do a different way, definitely. For the homepage, I was thinking, let's say for the homepage, what we can do, we can, let's say hero section, then we're gonna say the logos, where we already work with. So if you don't have any logos, that's fine. Then we need to put something relevant. Let's say it can be our recent work, or it can be the case study section, definitely initially. Then we're gonna say about us. Let's see some more section we can take on that. A figure section, testimonial, service summary, about us. And we, for example, we are totally new, right? So we don't have any testimonial for now, but definitely we can keep a place for the testimonials. So about us, it's testimonials. Let's say we need anything else. Okay, here's a testimonial free code, FAQ blog, social proof. Let's see about here. Why choose us, client testimonial. Okay, so the same thing. We are working. I mean, we are just going ahead the same way. Call to action. That's fine. Let's go here. What do you do? Feature services, case study. Why choose us? Call to. Okay, let us blog. Okay. Okay, now the last we can add here on a CTA, definitely CTA. This is all about the homepage, right? And for the services, we can also share the services, what you do, and about us, then we can share the services. Recent work, then we can share the services that we offer. We can definitely change this section, like we can definitely organize it again, no worries. But for now, this is an initial planning for the width section will be there. All right, so now this is services page. For the services page, how it will be. For the services page, I like to go with the hero section, with images and content definitely. We can also share like how much progress we do, and since we don't have any data for now, we can just leave it like a normal text content. That's it, I think. And some relevant, yeah, that's it. Okay, now let's go to case study. Case study is okay. I mean, we can go with the same. For the services page, it's gonna be individual services. Okay. Hero section. Okay, this should be on a case study page. Okay, so in the last video, we mainly create here this basic sitemap, as you can see. Now we're gonna create a sitemap using Relum. So for this one, you need to just type your browser like mwc.com/Relum. Then you'll be redirect on this page, and you need to create an account simply, and it's definitely free. And after this, you need to click on here this launch, or you'll be redirect on this page like this way. Okay. So after this, you need to click on here this at the top button, new project. Just click on there. And if you want to see the getting started tutorial, then you can watch this video. Okay, so now we need to write here the prompt and how many pages we need to design, 1 to 5 or 5 to 10. So let's see how many pages we have for now. Let's go back to the doc, and we have a 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 page I think is there. 4 or 5 page we have already. So what you can do, it's gonna be 5 to 10 definitely. And now we need to write here a prompt. So if you see the example of the prompt, just click on here this try example. As you can see, it's giving an example prompt, but we don't really want like this. We want to make our own custom prompt. So what you can do, this is all about our sitemap. Okay, so I want to copy, just control A, all of this. And I like to ask AI again that, hey, can you please write a short prompt for me? So I just do it. Okay, as you can see, this is the prompt they do, but this looks really big. We need to make more short, make it more short something, because I don't really want it. Okay, let's try this one also. Let's try this one, and also if you want, then we can try our Gemini. Let's see which one looks good. Okay, more short you want, more short. One line definitely. Yep, this is good. Oh, okay. That's good. I think I want like this way. So this is really good, but okay. Let's go back to Relum again. Let's simply paste our prompt, and maybe we can try this if they can take this big one. Let's see it. Pages prompt. Let's see. Okay, let me Control A, Control V. Okay, they can take here the big one, the pages. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, study about us. Yeah, this is pretty good. Okay, let's try with this one. Let's generate a sitemap. Just click on here, this sitemap button. Then you just need to add a little bit time. As you can see, they're taking a time. All right. Okay, they just make our homepage sitemap there. Okay, this is the hero section. Okay, so if you just click on this button, then you can literally change the color. If you want to change, let's say something else, then you can do it. Also, if you like to swipe the section, let's say I want to swipe here like this, definitely I can do. And also, if you want to add a new one, click on the plus icon, then what do you want? You can just simply tell them. And now we need to check that is it like correct or something, or need to update. Let's say go with the top one. Hero section, introduction company with hero section. Okay, that's good. But what do you want, Melly, on our hero section? Let's come back to the doc. Okay, so it's something our hero section, that's fine. This is also need to be a logo something. Then recent work or case study. Let's go back to Relum here. Okay, this is good. Portfolio section. Let's go to the services about us testimonial. Services. So okay, all looks good. Okay, let's go to the next one, like services one. So we can generate content using AI. So let's click on this. And then as you can see, they already do the content. That's pretty good. Let's go with this case study one. Let's generate the content. As you can see, they already just make it. That's pretty nice. Also, if you want to go with this about us, click on there. Just take a little bit of time, and as you can see, it's ready. I think for now it's good enough. Okay. And also, if you want to do the customization, definitely you can do it. What do you want, Millie? You can just simply write down the content, definitely. Or if you want, then you can ask AI like ChatGPT, hey, for this, each of these, give me some more prompt, like sub prompt type of thing, so that you can replace it if you really want to change the meaning. Right now, what they want, look, okay, so this is the thing. When you're just going to with the wireframe, based on this prompt, they're gonna write the content. So it's really important that this is and this is really correct, and this is how you want the same thing. So make sure that this is you also customize. Also, if you like to change here something, let's say I like to change this color here section. Let's say I like to go with this orange color. This is now orange. If I like to make it blue color, as you can see now, it's changed. And if you look at carefully, that it's also like create a global section. Global section is something like the same section we're gonna use repeatedly. For example, this might be our series section. This can be. We can use the same section on every single page. So this can be a global one. And our number is definitely global because we're gonna use the same number on our website every single pages. So this is should be okay. So I hope you understand. As you can see now, it's like available on everywhere. This is good. Also, if you like to click on again here, then you get to see the prompt. If you like to generate again, then you can do it. And if you want to click on here, this plus icon, you can see the sidebar pages is there. If you want to add more or something, you can literally add there. Just click on plus button, then you can add. And also, if you like to add a new page, click on here the plus icon to create a new one. And if you just click on here this, then you can ask AI to do something. Let's say on the About Us page, if you like a different way. For example, on this About Us, you like to get here this structure. For example, this structure you want. Let's see what happens. Here, section number. Let's see. Go back. This is About Us section. Okay, let's say I like to change it. Click on here. Ask AI, and I gotta say, okay, I want all section like this section. Okay, so let me correct it. Sections. So they're gonna follow all the section, right? Okay, they're gonna follow. And let's generate the content. So as you can see, they're taking time. All right, so as you can see, this is something they do. So with this way, you can literally change it. Also, if you want to change this page group, then you can do it, but we don't need to change. Also, you just click then duplicate, copy, delete, paste, add pages, add section, set to home page, change the group, find a wireframe like this way there. Also, if you like to do collaboration with people, then it's have a comment option. You can just literally collaborate with your clients if you really want it. And here is have a share option. You can literally share the link. People can do comment, and people can also work with this file. And here have export option, Figma, then webflow, txt, all of things here. We don't need that. So this is also with the file. If you're going to click, then you'll be back. And this is the primary sitemap, as you can see. This is about. If you want to add a more or a different one, then you can do it from there. Okay. To generate our wireframe, we need to click on here this button called wireframe at the top. Just click on this button, then you'll get a wireframe here. So it's mainly take a little bit time. Previously, I do it. That's why it's look like instantly coming up. But mostly it take like few seconds only to just ready this wireframe. So the interesting thing is like if you don't like any section, it can literally change it. You can also add a new section if you really want it. Or if you like to change the content, you can do it. For example, let's say I want to update here this hero section. I want to change something else. I click on the section, and now here I can change this style. I can change this style into car like this way. Or if you want to add the asset like video there, I can do it. Also, if you want to change the like asset placement, you can do it. As you can see here, left side, right side, whatever you want, you can do it. Also, if you want to add this button to form, definitely you can do it. Whatever you want, you mainly just can do everything on here. If you just can click on this, then you can do it. Also, if you want to replace the components, like replace the or change this component like something else, just click on the replace component, and then you get some more variety options. You can definitely try from there. You can literally try whatever you want. Or if you want to like don't like it, if you regenerate it, you can also do it. And you just also have a regenerate copy. If you don't like, then just regenerate a copy. You will get a new copy instantly in there, as you can see. So you get a different copy there. So whatever you want, you can literally do it. Also, it's definitely have a manual option if you like to add something manually. Definitely you can do something manual if you really want it, right? Every single time you get an AI option here, you can literally ask AI. You can either prompt, you can either sitemap prompt, you can generate a new sitemap, whatever you want, you can do it from here. Also, if you want to reset the copy, you can literally do it from here. So I'm not doing so much work on this wireframe. We can definitely do the customization on here. We can definitely update the content. Definitely, we can do it. So I think it's really better if we do the basic wireframe here, like do all of this customization, then going ahead and next. So here's services. So I also wanna make ready my services. So let's generate the content for the service details. As you can see, it's almost going to ready. Let's go to here, this wireframe option. And as you can see, they're taking a little bit time and generating wireframe. It just take a little bit time, as you can see. And this is almost going to be ready. And here is it. So it's almost going to be ready. We can definitely do the customization based on our demand. Okay, so now let's say I like to add in a manual things, add a section, which the section you want. You can literally search here what you want. Let's say how it's work section I want. So I can search how it's work, and as you can see, it's have a lot of section. I can literally just simply just click on this, and as you can see right now, it's ready to use. How easy it is. Also, if you want to add any new page, definitely we can do a new page there. If you really want it, then you can definitely do it. Just click on the plus icon, your page will be ready in there. And this thing is also responsiveness. If you look at here, this bottom like mobile, and then you will get this option like tablet, mobile, and here we have a desktop option. So all of this thing there, you can literally do the changes based on your demand, like how you want only. So I like to go with this desktop again, and let's see, is there any new page for I need for now? Services. I also need a contact form. So what you can do, we can add a new page there if you really want to contact, but I think it's not gonna be hard something. So let's see, this is a home page, services page, service details, case study with about us page. Also for this case study, I need a case study page where we can show all of my case study. I think this is pretty good. It's okay. We can use like this type of option to design our case study page. That's not bad something. For now, I only like to focus on the headline. I will update it definitely. Since we already have a AI like ChatGPT, Gemini, we also have a prompt there. We can definitely ask them, okay, for this section, write a content or give me some different variation. If you don't like the Relume suggestion, you can ask again ChatGPT and copy paste here because it's easy, just easy to copy paste here. You can easily do the copy paste. Okay, so let me do all of this customization there. Then we're gonna go. Now let's go to the next is like style guide, and right now this style guide is in beta mode. As you can see, when I click on this, I instantly get my website with the color and font, as you can see, and within one click I can literally change it. Okay, let's do it. For example, I'm gonna click on here, this shuffle this button. As you can see, within a second it's just giving a new color, as you can see here, with different color and different things. So I can literally click on there and it's gonna be changed definitely. And also we can go to this dark version, I can go to this light version, I can see mainly that how my website will be. Also, if you don't like this font, click on here this button, shuffle this button, then it's gonna be changed into different font, and in real life you can see that how it's gonna be. So let's say I'm gonna go with again, this is the different font, and yeah, this is good. And also if you're gonna hold on here, for example, let's say I want here this black and white, I wanna give something more, so I can literally hold here my command and I can select here and a different tone or shade if I really want it. So as you can see, when I click on this, as you can see, I get a different color. If I gonna click on this button, I mean on my cursor, I get a different color instantly, as you can see. Also, for example, let's say you want to change the color, and some of the color you personally like it, some of them you don't like. What you can do, we can mainly just do a lock. So here you can simply just make a lock. For example, you like this neutral color. Also, you personally like this color for as a CDA and as a primary, as you can see, many places they use it, you like it. But other of this rest of the color, you don't like it. So what you can do, click on just lock this button, keep this locked, and those are right now unlocked. So you can make it shuffle, and as you can see, it's now changing a different color, and you can just pick it whatever you really want, and that's going at a brand. And same thing with this typography. If you like any of these, just make them locked. And if you don't like anything, unlock it and keep shuffle, then it's going to be changed. For example, right now you only want to change this body one, just click on this shuffle button. As you can see, it's going to find a new font and just change everything in a second. Also, if you want to see this mobile version, just click on here, this button at the bottom. As you can see, here is a mobile version, and same as like Wireframe, you get this same responsive version at the bottom. So you can literally select it and see that how it will be on mobile, as you can see. Also, if you want to see the preview, you can literally just expand it and see that how it's going to be on real life. You can literally just scroll it. Also, you can do it like this. Okay, now it's also have an option like share concept, this button, and when I just click on the share concept, as you can see, I already added few of them. You might not get to see like this, you might get to see it's like empty there. So what you need to do, as you can see, for example, this design I want to send to my client. So what I can do right now, this is concept 1. So let me go with the concept 2. Let me delete this concept so that you get a total idea how it is. Okay, so now as you can see, this is the concept 1. I like it, okay, but I want to give it more version to my client. So what you can do, click on here, this button, click on next concept, and on this next concept, as you can see, we get a different color with this. Yeah, this is a different color. Let's click on this, shuffle this one, we get a different color. For example, I can do customization whatever you want, or if you don't want, then just click on here, this surprise me button. Then they're gonna change literally everything. As you can see, this is the surprise they give you. This is good. Let's again do surprise. Yeah, this is also good. I don't like the font, but I like the color. So what you can do, yeah, this is good. Okay, now this is gonna be our concept 2. I want to make a one more concept, or if you want to share it with client, click on share. As you can see, now whenever your client gonna click on this link, they will get to see something like this. So right now, as you can see, this link is already copied in my clipboard, so I can directly send it to my client to give them see the preview. Right now, let's click on here, new concept. Let's make another one, and this is the thing. I like it. Yeah, this is good. This is I like. Yeah, this is good. All good. I don't like the font, maybe this one. So let's okay, this is good. All right, so now this is the different concept, like number 3. So what you can do, I can literally copy this, copy to my client, and let me open a new incognito mode, and now I can share this link to my client, and they will get to see the sitemap here. They'll get to see this wireframe here. Also, they're gonna click on this like style guide. They will get to see the design also. Now, this one is progress right now, but these two are almost ready. So if your client click on this full preview, they're gonna see the design instantly. They're gonna give the comment there if they like or if they don't like. If they click on this next button, they will go to the next. So it's make everything so much easier to like sharing with the client. Okay, so yeah, this is all about. And in the future, you can literally export this style guide. That whatever style guide we just make here, we can export it on Webflow. We can make it Figma easily. So for now, we can't export because it's now in progress. It's gonna be coming within a few days, maybe when you were watching this video, that time maybe this option is available. So okay, and the next is like, here's the option like UI elements. So in here, you can literally change the image. Change the image is like right now, let's say you have a few images from your client. So you wanna change this image there. So what you can do, you can literally upload the image here, and you can literally change the image here. So your client can easily see with their images, with their content, with the design, so that they can get a real idea that what you're gonna build, right? Okay, and also you can literally change the logo for your client website or your website. Here I can see you can literally upload the logo here, and it's gonna be changed here for now. For now, there is nothing, so that's why it's showing the default logo. But if you upload your logo, then it's gonna be changed. Okay, so this is all about the style guide, and it's pretty simple, and I personally love it, of these design preview things and sharing with clients. This like make everything much more easier for doing collaboration or something like this. So I hope you get a clear idea about a style guide. So now let me share with you that if you really want to export this website in Webflow, then how we can do. And it's pretty simple. So first of all, we need to click on here with this export option. Then we need to click on here this Webflow. Then we need to click on here this clone this button. Then we need to click on here clone in Webflow this button. Then we need to click on here this button called create site. Just type in a site name, create site again. Now you will get to see something like this. So I'm going to delete here this page wrapper option. Let's go back to Webflow. Click on mouse right button, click on copy to Webflow this button. Got it. Go back, click on body, Control V. Then within a second, you will get all of this. So now let me delete it. And now we can customize your website whatever you want. Also, you can check this mobile and tablet version. After customizing everything, click on this publish button, click on publish. Then it's going to take a little bit of time for preparing everything and publish it. So as you can see, we get this link here, and now this website is live. So if you click on here this preview button, then you will get to see this live preview of the website. Now let's export our wireframe into Figma. So for this, we need to click on here this export option. Then we need to click on here this export to Figma this button. Then they are showing an instruction like how we can export it. First of all, we need to click on here this link, like open the Figma file. So what I need to do, then you will be on this page. You need to click on here open in Figma. Then you need to select an account. Then you will get exactly like this type of file in there. Okay. And now let's click on here this plugin option. Just click on here this action. So I'm going here this sitemap first of all. Let's click on this plugin option. Then go here this plugins. And then now search here Relume. So if you search Relume, then you get this plugin here. Simply click on there. Then we need to log in it. So let's click on this login button. Then we need to give our like email and password. And as you can see, this is now successfully linked with our Figma. So now let's go back here. And as you can see, we get all of this thing. We get our team project there. We get a my project. And here, if you like to paste anything, then you can do it. So recently we do this one. So let's click on here this button, like the my project. So this is the recent one, as you can see. And this is like our primary sitemap. I mean, this one, primary sitemap, like this one, we're talking about this one, we're talking about this one. So yeah, this one. So what you can do, we can like add here like our sitemap. Also, we can add the wireframe. Also, if you're going to click on here this arrow, then it's going to automatically open up. And if you like to add any specific page, if you don't like all of them, you like, let's say only homepage or service page, you can do it. So in my case, I like to go with all of them. So I can just add wireframe. And as you can see, it took a little bit time for adding all of our content into Figma. Okay, so let's wait a little bit. And as you can see, they are taking, if you look at carefully, that they are merely adding all of this into our canvas. It may take a little bit of time. So as you can see, all of our wireframe is right now ready. And now if you like to add the sitemap, you can add here the sitemap button. Then as you can see, it's take a little bit of time. Now this is our sitemap. And it's also have a copy paste option. So let's see that how copy paste mainly work. So I'm going here this, let's click on this option and let's simply copy it. I just copy, as you can see, this three letter option. And let's go to this option now. And let's go to, as you can see, this plugin is already open. Click on the paste option. And now let's simply click on Control V. And now as you can see, it's take a little bit of time for adding it into our canvas. As you can see, here is it. They're mainly adding it into our canvas. So here, as you can see, this is the wireframe that I just copy and paste. So this is all about, yeah, if you just can click on this dashboard, then you will get a dashboard on directly this mainly redirect in our website. So yeah, this is all about mainly. So yeah, let's see and let's do this one. So I hope you understand about how to export your wireframe, how we can export the sitemap, how we can copy paste. I hope you understand all of this. Now let's see the Figma overview. So first of all, let's see at the top. So if you look at the top bar, then you get to see here, like this is the name. If you just double click, then you can change the file name. And this is, if you're going to click, then you get to see some more setting. Like if you want to go back to the file, then you can do. Also, it's have some more setting. Like if you want to export the file, if you want to edit something, if you want to just enable, let's say grid or ruler, this thing, if you want, then you can do it from here. Also, you can just like disable the comments option. Some more settings is there. And here are object, text, and vector, and have also plugin, and definitely have some widget. and have some preference there. That's mostly we don't need. Mostly we need the view and the file option. These two things we mainly need. And if you need any specific something, you can just go with this action. You can mainly search here whatever you need. All right. Now, if you see the bottom, then it's look like draft because of the folder name. Mostly we see the folder name. For now, it's a draft. Now let's go here. This is like a file, and then have asset. Asset are mostly like in a component. Component is something like reusable things that we mostly use again and again. This is mainly called asset or components. All of the components you will get to see here. If you still don't understand, this is as you can see in a header, this can be a component because every single pages we're gonna use the same header. So this can be a component or asset. And the next have a file, and inside a file have a page. And if we're just gonna click on a page, as you can see, you're gonna see all of the page there. And if you see on a specific, if you just click on in a specific page on here, then you will get to see the layers. Layers are mainly where you can see this is mainly the layers, and inside of it have all of this content. If you still don't understand, no worries, I'm gonna explain you again. So for example, let's say this page is mainly for the Wireframe, and this is mainly for the sitemap. Let's say I want to create a new page for my working space. So what I can do, I can click on here this plus icon, and I can say this is my working space. And here, whatever I'm gonna do, let's say I like to take a frame. It could be a desktop frame, and inside of it, I will take few more rectangular. As you can see, this is a rectangular. Duplicate it. So as you can see, this is the page name. This is the page, or we can say like page name here. And inside of it have as you can see the layer, and inside of it have some elements. So we can easily identify which one we like to select and which one we like to edit. So whenever you're gonna select any of these elements from the layer, you will get some settings onto your right side. For example, right now I select a rectangular one. I get some of the setting here. Let's say I can change the position into center. I can change the layer like size of this. Let's say it's a 325. I want to make it 300. I can easily do it. I can change the size. I can change the appearance. Like if you want to make it, for example, I want to make it 50%. For example, now it's 50%, as you can see. And also, if I have some more setting, definitely. For now, it's not showing, but it's definitely have some more setting. Let's say if you're going to click on here, then you can change to this thing into hard light, soft light, hue. If you're already using Photoshop, then you might get the same thing there, and it's mainly the same thing. And this is something like if you want to disable it, then you can do it from here, as you can see. Yeah, this is, and the fill color is mainly for taking colors. You can literally take the colors from here. It's have a green color. If you want to place an image from there, you can do. You also have a video option. If you want to place the video, you can do. And every single time, you will get some settings. Let's say you can make the image feed, crop, tile, whatever you want. You can do it from there. It's same with the video, and also it's have the same thing. You can do the changes here. Okay, but now let's go with the red color. And now if you want to add a multiple color there, let's say I want to 20% black and 80% is red. What I can do, I can add a new field here, and then as you can see, I can change it 20% black and 80% red. As you can see, now it is. Or if you want to get with overlay, as you can see, now it's an overlay. But if you want, let's say, a green overlay, click on there, and now as you can see, this is a green overlay, and I can easily do the customization how I want. And now let's go to the next. It's like a stroke. So let's say right now it's inside a black color. I'm gonna make it outside, and it's 2 pixel of this. Yeah, now it is stroked outside. And if you want to make it less, let's say 50 or 30 or 20, then I can see you can make it. Also, it's have a corner radius. If you like to make it corner, let's say rounded something, you can literally do it from there. Only let's say 12 that I can do. And it's also have an effect. If you like to add an effect, let's say drop shadow. Here have some setting. You can add the drop shadow there. Let's say 4 pixel. Also, if you like to increase the color, you like these, you can do it. Also, if you like to change the spread of it, you can do it. Also, let's say you like to make it linear gradient, linear shadow, you can do. Also, like layer blur, if you like to make the layer blur, then you can do it like this way. Or for example, you like to make the background blur, you can do it from here. And if you want to export anything, just click on export option and you can export it. You just need to select what you want to export, just layer. What you want to export, just select the layer. You can literally export just one click. What do you want, you can just select it and you can export it. Also, when you're going to select a main frame and the parent frame, then you will get to see all of the selection color there, and here you can do the changes. And now let's see the next. Let's say let's place together in here. Let's say I like to go with this and select both of them. And if you just click on here the arrow, then you'll get some selection option. Let's say union selection, then subtract. Few more of them. You can literally try. As you can see now, it's join. If I do undo, again, if I go there, I can subtract. As you can see. Also, if you want to make something this, you can do it. So I have a more setting there. Now, if you want to see the preview of it, you can do it definitely. Just select the main layer, what you want to see, and click on here this play option at the top. Then it's going to be open on a new page, and then you can see the real-time preview kind of. It's mainly called a present, so you can see the real time, or you can send this link into client. They can definitely do the comment. So I can simply press and see, and they can do in a comment that whatever I like, or if they don't like, then they type it. If they want to send a reference, they can do. Also, they can mention you. Also, they can add an emoji, and just if they add it, then it will be added as a comment. So this is all about. Also, we can do the comment here inside of a file. We can press C, and here you can do. And one thing I forget to share, that on this bottom line, you get some more tools. And definitely, it's mainly called select, like move one, hand tool, and a scale one. So scale is something, let's say if you press a key, then as you can see, you get only few settings, and now we can scale it like this way. You can scale it. And if you go here, this hand tool is something like this. And this is the select tool that at every single time we can select it. And this is some of the frame, section, and slice. You understand what is it? And section is something mostly, let's say you have a lot of page, like 5 to 10 pages there, you can make it a section. Okay, this is the old design, this is the new design, like this. Okay, if you don't understand, let me explain you. So let's say this is our old design, for example, old design. So it's easy to select it. This is the old design. So yeah, this is all about. And this is the frame. If you just click, then you will get a lot of screen there, phone, tablet, desktop, whatever you want, you can do. Or even if there is something custom, definitely you can do it. So let's say I want to go with this desktop one, but I really want this width into 1500, for example, like this. So I can easily do the customization. If I want to, let's say 7,000, I can easily increase it. Also, if you increase at the top side, you can also do it. Just hover it. As you can see, we get to see an icon, these icons. So if you increase, you can definitely increase that. And sometimes for the frame, we need to press hold alter, then you can do it. Or normally sometimes it's really work if you don't have any elements. But if you have elements with a frame, try to go with alter, okay, or comment. Okay, now this is mainly for the shape. It's have a few shape, as you can see, line, arrow, ellipse, and it's have a pen tool and pencil tool. And here have a text. So mostly we use shortcut. If you need any text, then we just press T on a keyboard, like T we press, then we get the text tool and write whatever I want, and then we press the V tool, then as you can see, now it's selected. This is comment, and this is mainly for this some extra things like extra feature, plugins and widget there. If you need an extra feature, just we use this plugin one. Okay, now this is the basic about it. And now if you really want to understand auto layout, I think I can teach you a little bit. So let's say I like to place these 3 of them at once. So what I can do, I can eliminate this 2 of them. So what I can do here, I can duplicate it. So how we can duplicate? I can click mouse right button, copy, and click here and paste it. This is one way. Or one thing we can do, we can press Control D, we get another copy, and instantly you can see on the layer this is already added or not. You can easily see it. So now I can 3 of them, I can make them group to place together. but I really want they take the same amount of space or gutter, each of them between they take a same gutter or spacing. For this, we're gonna use auto layout. So for the auto layout, you can press Shift A, or as you can see, we already select all of them. If you're gonna click on here, this button, it's gonna be auto layout. As you can see right now, it's auto layout. And now, so in here, you can literally change the size at once. Let's say I wanted 24 pixel at once. I can do it. And if I change the direction, I can easily do it. If I change the wrap it, you can do it. And these things also available on Elementor, on Relum. I think everywhere it's available. If you look at this auto layout, it's of a different name definitely, but the same work. And now we can change the direction. Let's say if I change something, let's say I want to make it 200. And right now, as you can see, it's a center. I want to make it top. I can do it. If I want to make it middle, I can do it. At the bottom, I can easily do it. But if I go with the group, then think about how hard it is to make this thing, and it's not going to the same alignment. Okay, and sometimes even you think, okay, I really want this red line to overlap something. This time we can use this position absolute here. Just click on this, ignore it. Then as you can see, they ignore this thing, and this is overlap right now. I can place anywhere whatever I want. I can easily place this thing anywhere I want. And the same feature available on Elementor. Don't worry, I'm gonna show it to you. And as you can see, this is the thing. I can easily place anywhere I really want it. Right? I can easily place it. Again, when I place it, it's take auto layout. If I ignore it, it's here. I can make it center, whatever I want, I can do it. Also, if I change the size, appearance, whatever I want, I can do it. Yeah, as you can see, if I just do it, as you can see, it changes the color. Yep, this is all about. Yep, this is all about. Okay, so this is the fundamental of auto layout, and we also need auto layout, or we mostly use auto layout. It's have a different reason. Let's say this screen size is for the mobile. For example, it's like 390. That time, what you'll do, we can simply change the direction. Now, as you can see, it's two line here, and it easily fit for the mobile. But the same thing, if we take, for example, in group, then what happened? Let's say I go here, Control Z I press, and this is in a group. I cannot change the direction right now. I can't change it. So I do need to manually, here. Manually, and this is not obvious. I really don't want it to make it obvious, because let's say it's have two more elements. For example, it's have two more elements here like this, but I want it into the bottom. I want it at the bottom. So then I need to work on this, like both of this I need to work. But instead of, if I use auto layout, if I just click on the button, it will be converted as auto layout easily. Now this auto layout, if I select both of them, now if I just change the direction, bottom, and go to the next one, it's bottom. As you can see, now everything is changed. If I change this width into hack content, yeah, that's fine. I easily do it with this auto layout. So this is the thing that we mostly need to use the auto layout. And I hope you understand, and have a prototype option. We can do this, but for now we don't need it. And if you're gonna click on here, this button, then you will get to see something like this, totally clean. If you want to share the link with anyone, just click on this share button, copy the link, and share with your anyone. Then you'll get to see the Figma file. Also, you can like, who can access it? It can be anyone or only invited people, whatever you want. You can just literally do the setting and share the link. They will get to access this Figma. And if you like to give them aided access, they will also kind of work with you. Now let's start designing our website. So I personally like this color theme. I like it, and I think we could make a website with this color. But then later, if you like to change it, it's not gonna be hard something. It's easy. Okay, so first thing, what did you do? Let's go with the home page. So for the home page, what you can do, I can literally copy. So press Ctrl C from your keyboard. Then let's go here, paste it. Then as you can see, we get this thing. Inside of here, we get two of them. One is like a mobile, and one is like desktop. So first, let's work with the desktop one. So what you can do, literally, let's go with the header one. So let's simply drag and drop here the header. Or even if you like to start the work here, then you can do it. This should be a home mobile then. And now let's go with the header one. And now we can literally change our logo, whatever you have a logo. You can literally change here. Maybe I already have one logo here. So what you can do, I can just copy and paste right now with the logo. Let's copy and paste it. This is the logo. You might not get to see right now, but if I change the color, then you will get to see. So let's copy and paste it. And let's remove here this logo. And as you can see, it's taking a space there, but yeah, it's okay. Now let's go with the column one. And instead of column, as you can see, it's have a lot of links that are mostly, we can make it better since we're gonna use UiChemy for converting this. So we need to ungroup it first of all. So now it's good. And this might one need it. And also if you like to change the content, you can do it. And this finally for the button, but I really like to make it a corner button. Also wanna change the content, maybe. So what you can do, let's go with this and main component. And here we could do the changes. Let's like this. Okay. Okay, now let's go to the wireframe again. And here, let's double click and change the content. Okay, not like that. Just like this. Shift Control V, then it can be changes. All right, so now as you can see, this is a button. Okay, now first of all, we need to change your background color. So what you can do for the background color, we can simply pick any of this color. For now, we can literally pick a color. Let's go with the fill color and copy it, and let's go with this. But as you can see, we are not get to see any changes there. So if I just remove the background color, as you can see, we get to see the changes. Here the logo, I mean this nav one, we can change the color into, let's say, white color, or even we can take the color from here, like primary color, like simply we can take it. And for the button, maybe we could try this color, like the accent one, like this one. Simply, you can literally change here like this. And this color might be changed to black color like this. Yeah, this is good. This is the header right now. And let's go with the background, this one. And as you can see, I change it. And here we could try with this white color, where it is. Maybe, yeah, here is the white color. And now as you can see, it's slowly change. And also with this heading size, I like to change it to, it's maybe Roboto, or if you like to go with Enter, that's fine. Then go with the Enter and change it to the light, or if you really want an extra light, then you can do it. But maybe light is good enough for here. And this may be good. Let's change this to be Roboto Inter. And this might be a light color. I'm not sure it looks good or not. Yeah, this is good. Maybe light is good. And this might be at the button. What you can do, we can literally copy the button, or what you can do, we can go to the parent one and we can do the change there. Let's go to the main component here. And this might be, let's say I give this radius there first of all. Let's say add here the color. And this might be a stock color. We don't really need that. And also we need to change the color, like this one should be primary color for now. Let's go to Wireframe for now. And yeah, this is go ahead, good. Also, if we want to change the text, you can literally do it. It's not hard something. Like this is pretty easy. Yeah, now as you can see, it's done. Also, if you like to go with, let's say, upper text like this, maybe, then you can do it. And it's easy. Like this way, you can just make them uppercase if you really want it, then you can do it. Or see if you want to uppercase this one also, might be, yeah, if you really want it, then you can just make it uppercase here. Or what you can do, one thing we can do, we don't need to change your individual button, definitely. We can go to this button and main to component to main component, and might be this link, and this might be like this, like how upper one. I'll link it also and make them this one. Yeah. So this is like in a component library. Like as you can see, this is the style guide there, the big style guide. But in our case, we can definitely customize it. We can make our own if you really want it. If you feel like, okay, you don't wanna do your work here, you wanna make a small site with a small setup asset, then you can just make a different file. Like before we have a one of the file, we can just make a file and then you can just do whatever you want in there. Then it's gonna be without a style guide and all of this thing. Now, if you're just gonna click on the home, and if you're just gonna see the preview, of this. Let's see how it looks like right now. Okay, looks, as you can see, really looks good. Before this design was like this, but now we just changed the design into this, and now this is so amazing right now. Also, if you really want to make it more better, let's say you like to change the line height here, let's say 20, let's say like 110 or 15 might be more better. Or if you want to make a more spacing, then you can do it. But for now, let's keep it as it is. In later, you can do the experiment by yourself, definitely. Okay, now we need to work with the images. Definitely, our content is right now ready, kind of. And if you want to make a little bit like 2 lines, that'd be good. If you want to make the 2 line, that's good. Yeah, here is Melly. Okay, so this is the 2 line width, and this is the image, as you can see. But I really want here on this section, like header 1, I don't really want like this. I can make them as a frame selection. So if I make them frame selection, then it will be like in a packet. Normally it's already in a packet, but it's gonna be different, like in a packet, or yeah, kind of packet. So now we can put a lot of things. Before, what happened, I need to check the alignments with auto layout, but for now it's not like that. It's a little bit different. So let's go with this one. And now, as you can see, before I can just I cannot just place the hair automatically. So now I can do, because it's right now inside of frame. So let's see the comparison a little bit. This is with auto layout, and this is normal frame, like a group. Okay. All right. So here was a 2 line there, and let's make them this. I mean, looks good. Maybe. Yeah. Let's make them center, definitely. And here will be image. So for this design, maybe I already have an image. Maybe we can do something like this. Let me copy the image. Here is that image. Maybe we could do like this. We can just place this image here. So let me delete this image for now. And as you can see, we have this image. We can literally like do it like this. This one is second one. This is third one. This is like fourth, fifth, sixth, like this. What I can do, I can like select all of them at once. Like I can select all of them at once, and I can shift A, like make them frame. Right now, let's say I like to go with the 32 pixel. And this is right now wrap, and this should be hard content. But if I make a hard content, then it's gonna be make a like 1 line, but I don't really want to make the 1 line like this. Maybe this should be like this. Yep. Okay, now let me go here with this frame. So this is something like 900. Okay, it's not a big problem. Now let's simply drag and drop here. Okay, let's make them center. If we want to make them more, let's say if you want to add more like this, yeah, that's better. If you really want it, then we can do it, definitely, like this way. Also, here on this section, like a frame 1, if you make this clip content, then as you can see, it's not going like outside of this frame. It's already there, but if we just clip the content, then it's not showing the same image outside the box. So let's enable it. Now this is the thing. Now let's see how it looks like. This is the placement of the image right now, as you can see. Yeah, this is good. I mean, this is not so bad, definitely. This is really good. Yeah. Also, we can reduce this section, because this looks really bigger than I was expecting. It might be 600. No, 600 is a little pretty less. 720 maybe. 720. It's good. Also, what you can do here, we can add here on a shadow. That might be better, right? Let's go to rectangular, and let's make them, one of them like 900 maybe, with 140 pixel, 0. Yeah, we could do. Let's go with this shadow like this. I mean, let's add a gradient there. Gradient there on, let's say, change the direction maybe. No, okay, it's like this. But this one is look like really black, but I don't really want to black something. I want to add the same color. These might be this. This might be maybe 20 or 30, 40. Let's go with the 50%. Let's see how it look like then, first of all. And let's say I want to make it 150. Simply copy or Control X. Go here, this frame inside of it. If you want, or if you go to this frame, this might be the same. Go to center or left side and make them top. As you can see now, this is like this. And we can make them like this size, some amount of size. Yeah, like this. And let's see the preview, how it look like. Yeah, this is good. And now let's say we want to go at like this. Yeah, this needs to be fixed definitely. Okay, so let's try to fix this. So to fix this issue, we can do this in many ways. One thing we can do, we can just take the same thing inside of the frame, and then you can just make them position absolute if you want it, or if you want to keep them separate like this before. It's gonna be work like this way definitely. But the thing about here, we need to increase the height here. This might be better for now. As you can see, I just increased the height, and now this is like this. Yeah, this is good. Okay, also we could reduce a little bit more. Let's say 86 pixels, how it's look like. Yeah, maybe it looks good. Okay, so now also Control D. And I'm gonna press, I'm gonna take this and at the bottom at here. Maybe we don't really need to like this. We can just simply change the direction there. This might be better. Okay, let's change the direction. Maybe this. Yeah, flip it. Yeah, now it's good. Okay, now this is good. Yeah, this is good. I mean, this is good. Okay, this is good. Now let's go with the frame one, and maybe 24 pixel might be better. Yeah, and this one should be 24 or maybe 20 we can try. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is good, I think. Okay, now this hero section is good, I think. Later we can do the customization definitely. For now, let's go with the next section. This section is, as you can see, when I change this color, it's look like all about like the black color. The first thing, what I need to do, we need to just change the background color. Also, we need to work on the placement. So what you can do, we can like remove here this one, and maybe this one also. Yeah, 2 is good enough. Yeah. Now the first thing is remove here this background color, and as you can see now it's the same. And for here, I think we could try here this color maybe. Let's go with this section, select it, go to fill color, and this color might be better. Yeah, this is good. Also, we can add here on the carved type of things that might be good maybe. Definitely. Yeah, now also we can add here like this one might be 40%. Let's see how it's look like. Yeah, 40% is good. Here also, if you really want, then we can try this into light maybe. And also maybe it's like Inter will be better since we are using Inter font everywhere. And this should be uppercase. And this is H2, and I want it's the same thing, like an Inter font with Inter light, like this one. Yeah, this is giving a different and elegant vibe, as you can see. This is something different, and yeah, this is good. Okay, this is good enough. Also, we can do the customization here. Let's say we can change the content definitely. Yeah. Okay, now let's work with the card, and for the card, we can simply place the images. If you have any images, then you can literally place it here directly if you have images. Or if you don't have, then for now we can keep it as it is, but I already have a few images. So what you can do, let's go with this, choose the image like 600, and this should be 600 maybe 600. Let's say the images. Yeah, this is the images here, and this should be our hack content maybe. And now also we need to work with the text, so we need to change to this H size, like how much I want, but maybe I really want to change here. If you want to increase the font size, then you can go with this, or if you want to keep the same, that's good. But let's try with Inter first of all, and this should be our light. Yeah, this is good right now. And it's also a plugin. I can't remember the name right now. Let me see if I can find out. Yeah, here is the batch styler plugin and Figma. With this one, you can literally change all of this one at once. Let's go with this heading, all of this, whatever they have there. I only want to keep here a Bodo, like Inter. I want to keep them same. And as you can see, everything is updated right now. But here, I want to go with the heading, definitely. All of the heading as you can select, I selected. And right now it's Inter. I want to Inter font here. and this bold weight, everything will be kind of light, but maybe okay, for now let's keep it light, but only light will be light, but maybe bold should be light only, and semi bold should be semi bold and light. Yeah, because mostly we use here like bold one as a heading, so this can be better. Okay, so let's update that. Now it's updated, so we don't need to go every single like individual style guide to change this thing right now. Then as you can see, all are right now updated here, all are updated. Now we can do the update customization here. So how we can do, we can just update here these texts to get this one is good, but maybe we could do it here like a light version maybe. And also about this tag, we can do this. Let's go to this main component, and in main component, well, let's go with this one, and let's ungroup it, and let's say I want to go with the inter, and I want to go with the light, and maybe we could do here like add the corner radius like here like this, and remove the background color and stroke maybe this one. Yeah, this is good. Also we need to add a color, so strictly black color is not so good. Let's go with this color for now. Yeah, this is good. Okay, let's go with the wireframe. Let's see how it's look like. As you can see now, it's totally changed, and we might not need here this button. This one is not necessary. And about this button, this border like corner one, I mean the radius, if you border one, if you really want, then you can keep, or others you can remove it as it is. Okay, now this is good. Also about this sizing, maybe make it 0 or better. Yeah, this looks good. Also, if you want to reduce the size, then you can do it. Maybe I want to go with 20 if you want. Maybe 20 is good, but okay, for now we can keep it as it is, and later we can do the customization. This is our card 1 and this is card 2. We can literally do this, duplicate it, and then it's gonna be same. Also we can duplicate the same thing on here. Might be okay, 32 pixel, and we can do the same. Let's remove it here, the column, paste, and we need to keep them together. Yeah, this is the thing here. Yeah, looks good. Also, if you just change the content images, then design will be definitely changed. Also, you have this button. We need to work on this button definitely. Maybe it's have a primary button. Yeah, when you're gonna apply the primary button, it might be changed automatically. And for the spacing, definitely we can work with the spacing also. Let's say we can go with the 32 pixel or 44 pixel. Yeah, and now with this color or this background color, maybe we can try a different background color. Maybe let's go with this background color, how it looks like. Yeah, this is also looks good. And if you just go with this white color, let's maybe with white. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is the color code 2A4E45. And also don't worry about this color code, because end of this video I will give this Figma file also, so you can easily check the file. You can also practice like how we design it. It's not going to be hard something. Okay, so this is the way for designing any sections, and it might be same if I design this next section. It might be same as it is maybe, because we need to change this image first of all. Also we need to change this height. Right now if you look at this image, then how much is the height there? It's, let's say, like 428, right? That's really good enough, I think. But we can increase this size definitely, and we can place that image. We can change this background color. Yeah, we can do it definitely. And this is also the same. So if you just remove here this, then as you can see, it's changed the color. And now let's change this color into white. And this might be, we need to change it. But yeah, that's it about, I think. I don't think that I need to show them other section. This is the same thing, just changing this content and images like this. And also if you really want to change the layout, then we can do it. If you really want a different layout, then you can do it definitely. Yeah, this is not the same thing. Okay, now let's go to the mobile version of this design. And this design is going to be same, I think. So first of all, on this mobile, what we need to do, we need to add a fill color. And fill color, how it is, it's gonna be same. Like this fill color will be same. And we need to work on the header. So what we can do, we could do here of this header, we're gonna add here a navigation bar definitely, and this should be a content like our logo. So what we can do, we can do like how you want. I mean, we can do it pretty easily. First of all, I'm gonna copy here the logo, and on this container I can paste here the logo like this way, remove like 2 of them, and now I need to add here a menu bar. So I can take this frame maybe, and I'm gonna go with this plugins, and I'm gonna search here huge icon simply, or this plugin on there, and I'm gonna go this talk one, and I'm gonna search here menu, and I'm gonna click on the frame and click on here this menu one, and as you can see I get the same thing. Now on here I really want to change the like the width maybe, because right now it's 24 pixel, but I think we could try something, let's say 40 pixel. Let's see how it's look like. 40 and this 40 maybe. Yeah, this 40 maybe. Yep, this is good. And now let's change the background color into something like this. Yeah, looks good, right? Now let's if you want to make this corner radius, make the corner radius like this. Looks good. Control X. Go here inside the container, and inside of it, remove it, ungroup it. Here is a navbar, and make direction, change the direction, make them center, make them auto, make them 16 pixel. Now it's set. And also if you want to make, let's say 20 pixel or 12 pixel height there, this is looks great. Now what I need to do, we need to work on these sections. So we can do this in 2 ways maybe. But on here, what happened if I just gonna place the same thing on a mobile? It might be text would be upper and image will be here, right? This is the same thing we want, but not exactly. I want to change this image at the top, and then I want to add here the content. So what I can do, I can select the main one, and I can make them as a frame selection, and also ungroup this one. We get something like this. And for here, I want to simply drag and drop here the image, and I can simply press K, and I can make it like this way, like a smaller. If you press a K and it's just like a smaller, like you'll get like this. Control X, go here the image, place here. Then as you can see, we get the same placement there. And let's go at the top of the bar, and let's remove the image, like place on that one. Yep, like this. This is the column one. And might be like this. Okay, not like that. Might be, yeah, might be like this. Yeah. Now we can do few things here. Few things is like we can add here an overlay definitely, and you can also reduce here the size. So what you can do, we can add another rectangular there, and this might be our black color like this. And Control X, and this should be like this, like at the middle of this, for example, middle of this. And I really want to get this content on the upper. I would really want to change this into white color for now. Yeah, that's good. And also I want to make this 2 line definitely. So what you can do, for making 2 line, we go here and you can change this as the main one. So this might be 30 or 32, how you want. This might be like this, or maybe you can go with 24 pixel. There's no issue. Okay, so like this, and then we're gonna change also this one. And now I really want it at the little bit topper, like here, topper. And this rectangular is good. Okay, this is good. Yeah, but I really want to go with this gradient type of thing. This might be same color as it is. This might be same. This one might be less like this. This might be like this. But we need to make sure that this looks like exactly looks same. If they look like it's an divider, that we need to work on that definitely. But we just need to spend a little bit of time in here, not much. We need to go with the gradient, and this is already 0. Yeah, like this. And if we just make this, yeah. So yeah, that's it. And if you really want to make this a little bit bigger, get the button and make them fill. And we need to go here also, and we need to make them fill also. This might be the same, but here, as you can see, they have another button, so we need to remove it. Then as you can see, the same. So yeah, that's it. And now this is good enough, I think, and we can just reduce like this way. So if you see, like, they're taking all of this layer at the upper, what you can do, we can just hold on Alter, and you can just reset this how much you really want. So if you really more, then you can make a little bit more. 506. Oh, okay. Oops. Okay, something like 506, 560. That's fine. And yeah, this is good. Make them center. This is good. Okay. All right, so this is the hero section that we just make right now. Also, if you go to the next section, this can be same thing. We just need to change the size also. So we need to click on here, and we need to go there, and we can just change this H2 one how much I want. Let's say I'm gonna go with 22 pixel. So as you can see now, it's 24 pixel, and this might need to be changed, and this might need to be uppercase definitely. So as you can see, if you look at this, if I undo it, then it's have like a tagline. So what you can do, this is already having a style guide with tagline, so I don't really need to make a different one, right? So I can just literally do all of the changes here. So what you can do, we can do here, what you can do is 16 pixels good, but I want to make them light maybe. Okay, so it's light. Also I want to make them uppercase definitely. Also I want to make them 40% spacing there. Yeah, that's good. That's good. But this looks really big. I think we can make it 40 pixel maybe. Maybe you can do 40 pixel is good. And this might be 22 rather than 24. It might be 24 is good, or 26. If you, it's all depend on you, like how much really you want. Also we can update here this content. This is 16 pixel, but I really want it to go with 40 pixel mobile. That might be better. And this should be 16 pixel definitely, or even we can make less. On this design we can do on a few ways. We can just copy the image and paste here. Also update the, just work on the fonts we can do, or you can just start, you can do from the beginning. Now some common questions that you might get in mind, like, okay, let's say I like to add here in a new section, then how I can just add the new section there. For example, I just designed a section like this. So how I can just add this section in there? How can I do? So it's pretty simple. Just copy it, and you need to click on here this main section, main one, and you need to press Ctrl V. So since it's in auto layout, if you're just gonna press your upper keyboard, like what's called, like, if you look at your keyboard, then you get an upper, down, and left and right. So if you just click on this upper one, like this one, then you can just place whatever you want. Also, if you want to change this section at the top, you can do it like this way. This is pretty simple. You click on there and change the selection. Also, let's say if you like any section on there, if you like, let's say you want to add this section onto your hero, like homepage, what you can do, just simply I copy it, Control C, Control V, you can do, or Control X, that means cut. So Control C, Control V is better. Also, if you just press an Alter, hold the Alter, and then as you can see, you get a different one. If I just hold the Alter and make a different one, you will get. So this is, now let's say I want to place here, so I can do home, and I can simply paste here, and let's say simply you can just place there and can just make like a change the position. So yeah, that's it. This is good. And also, if you really want to design in a section from that scratch, then how you can do. Okay, let me do it. Okay, so for example, I want to make a section from the scratch. So what you can do, let's say first of all I like to go with the heading one, so I just take the heading, and then I'm gonna take here a heading one, And also I want to take here on a paragraph. So what I can do, I can simply alter it, hold on alter, then you will get a new one. Or if you want to do multiple time, then command DDD, then you get a new things there. Okay, so now I really want to change it as a paragraph. So what I can do, I can only get, let's say I want to make it only 16 pixel right now, and this should be enter. Yeah. And now what you can do, I can both of them, I can make at a group type of thing. So to make a group, we can click on here this layout, then it will be in a group, like an auto layout group. Or if you really want, then you can select both of them and shift A, then this should be in a group or frame, right? Now let's say I want to add here a button, so we can do a button definitely. Let's say I want to make it 18 pixel, and now to design a button, I just again Control D, I just make another one and change this one, this width, Shift A. Right now, as you can see, we get a Shift A, and now it's changed the layer. And now I like to change this fill color to, let's say this should be in a black color, this color, and inside of the text, I want to make it a white color. And I want to go with this section, and I can make, let's say 20 pixel, 12 pixel left to right, and top bottom 16 pixel. And also I like to change this hard content like this. Yeah, hard content, or if you want to make this fill content, they can do. Fill content is like gonna take entry of this container. And if it's just gonna make hard content, that means they're gonna take only spacing that inside of the content have the width, right? Because right now if you look at here, this text, this width is 47 and width have a 12 pixel padding, so they are together it's like 71, all of this like 71. So right now if I go there and if I just make this direction, change it to like this, now as you can see, now the width is changed. And yeah, right now it's for like, let's say 48 or 46, 44. Now as you can see, it's changed. Also, if I go with the fixed content like 40, that's fine. This should be go ahead. I mean, this is good. If you want to make 100 pixel of this button, you can do it. Also, if you want to make this corner radius, they can do it. Whatever you want, you can do. Yeah, this is good. Now, if you want to place the image, or if you want to add an image, then we can do. We can place on here this frame. You can add here one frame there, like this way. You can take a frame, and now we can add here image. I think I showed you how to do. So let's say this is mainly for the image. We're gonna place here the image simply here, and now both of these I like to select like this way. And now if you look at here, this section, this is like 440. So I'm gonna go to this like this frame, change this width into 440. And now as you can see, we get a big one. So if I just gonna change the fill color, you might get to see that. Now, as you can see, this is something really in a big one. So let me select this and change the color, really in a big one. And now if I'm just going to select the frame and make them center, and now as you can see, center. Now if I want to add here 20 pixel or 60 pixel, but to make the design consistency, maybe if I go with this, if you look at it carefully, that this is the left and right padding with the top and bottom. So this is like 64 with this left and right side. So if I go with this frame and just put here the same size, and if I go with the layout, and if I just copy paste the same top and bottom padding, go there, and top and bottom is like the same. Yeah, that's it about. Also, if you look at here, this bit, like space between them, like this 80-80, so I can go there and I just make them 80-80, then they will be like this. And now we can literally change here the size of the image if you really want it, or if you want to add here more text, then as you can see, all will be changed like this way. So let me copy here the text, and if you don't want to paste a style to copy the content, paste the content, just press Shift Control V, then this content will be not, their style will be not plus there. And now as you can see, I can make it a little bigger. I can change here this to be hard content. And now, as you can see, this is the thing. I can change this style guide to this one. I can make them center. Also, I can change here this image into 450. Yeah, that's it, as you can see. Yep, that's it. Okay, let's go with this color. It might be black color. Yep. That's it. So this is the way that you can do an section design from the beginning if you really want it. This is the way to do. You can just make a small piece of there, and then you can just combine them to make a section, and how we just did here. Okay. Also, if you want to change the direction here, as you can see, it's pretty simple. I changed the direction there. When you're gonna do the mobile, this time maybe needed. So yeah, this is how easy it is to doing. Let me know, guys, if you have any questions. If you don't understand anything, just let me know. Now let's work with the style guide. But if you look at carefully, they already have a style guide there. So what you can do, we don't need to do from the scratch. What you can do, we can mainly do the customization style guide and just make it fast, right? Okay, so the first thing, let's go with this desktop one. So if you go to the desktop, then you got to see H1, S2, S3, S4, and also have a tagline there. But if you get the same thing with this mobile, and they have the same thing like H1, H2, S3, H4, S5, S6, all there, right? So what you can do, we can, based on our demand, we can do the customization how we really want. Definitely we can do. And also we can remove some of them that are mostly not necessary. Let's go with this large one. We definitely large. Also this medium one is good, right? So we can literally just delete a few of them that are mostly not necessary. Let's say go with this medium one. If you don't need it, just delete it, then it will be deleted. But when you're gonna delete it, make sure that this is not you're gonna use in later, right? If you're gonna use it inside of a design, that might be make a problem. You need to create again the style guide, but if not, then it's fine. So this is the large one, and this is the regular one. I don't really need the small. I mainly want to create a few of them. Let's say 16 pixel there, right? And then let's say like a medium large, like this how I want. So let me delete this one also. Also what you can do, we can make it okay. So let's select all of them, Control X, and simply paste here. Yeah, like this. But I don't really need this thing really, I mean this text. So what you can do, let's simply drag and drop at the top. Yeah, now this is the text. Okay, so let's make this one as a body L. This is slide. We need to change the font definitely. Okay, so we can do mainly, we can change the fonts with the plugin I showed you on the last video. So this should be not line, this should be our body L regular, and this should be 16, but maybe 18 pixels better. Yeah, that's good. Let's go to the next one. This 16 pixel is good. What you can do, we can make them like body M, maybe better. Yeah, body M, yeah, body M. 16 pixel is good, and 150, and this should be inter. And maybe we could try here like regular or even. We can try with the light one if you really want it, but in layer we can definitely try it. So by this way you can change all of these. I will do all of them, and but now let me show you how we can create your own like style guide if you really wanted anything from the scratch that I can do. For example, I want to make it as a what I want. For example, I want to make it a P, right? So I just click, go here, this option, and then you get the option like plus option. Click on the plus, then type here the name of this tile. What do you want, Molly? Let's say I want to make it as a body. What do you want? Body L or X, or let's say small, for example. Then go here, like create the style. So when you're gonna create the style body S, as you can see, I get here at the top. I can literally simply drag and drop here at the bottom, and these will be there. And now I can definitely customize it how you really want. This is all about going to the text, like if you want to make the style guide, if you want to make the customization, if you want to make your own style guide, this is the way you can do. And now let's go to the next. It's like about that color. If you really want to do the color, how you can do. So for the color, they mainly go with this local variable. You need to click on here, this color, and then you get a lot of color there. If you want to use their existing color, that's really fine. But if you want to make your own color, if you want to delete all of them, you can delete all of them at once, and then you can make your own. So now let's say if you want to make a color style, then how you can do. Let's say click on here this style, like where you want to just select a frame and go here the fill, and then now let's click on this option, and then as you can see we get a two option. It's like custom, when it's like library, where you like to save. I like to go with that. Let's take library here, and let's say click on the plus icon. Then this gonna be your style or variable where you like to save. So if you go with the variable, then you're gonna access it. You can access it from here. All will be stored in there. But let's say if you only add here on the style like this way, like how we do on a font, you can do it from there. But if you select the font like this way, if you add a lot of font, I mean a lot of colors there, sorry, If you had a lot of color there, variable will be better. You can just organize the color how you want, especially. You can do whatever you want. But when you're just gonna do it on a style, then this might be a little bit tricky, but this is not really hard. This is easy. Okay, let's go with here and let's go to plus and go with style. Let's say this is our busy color. This might be our busy. Let's say busy main. I gotta say here like this. And this is our style. As you can see, I just set up here, busy here, the main one. And for example, of the second one, I like to keep this one as a background, definitely. Click on this background and go ahead, this plus icon, click on here, this style. And I want to make it as a, let's say, BG2. But as you can see, if I look at here, then this is, I get a BG2. And now let's say I want to change the color and styling. I can click on the fill. And then as you can see, I'll get to see here and there. But as you can see, since it's have a library, so that's why it's showing all of them. So if I search here, let's say I want to search here busy. So if I select the busy, as you can see, I instantly get it. Also, let's say I want to add here this color, like, I want to add here our BG main one, so I can simply search BG main, and as you can see, I can easily get the color. I can easily implement the color idea. This is how easy it is. So now let's say I want to do the same thing, but I want to do with a variable. That's how it is. So what you can do, let's go with the variable first of all. Let's try to understand it. Click on there, and then you get to see a few options: primitive, semantive. Then only do it on a big, like try to make something big. That's why it's look like this. Sexist color, green color. This is totally a complete style guide nearly. But for our website, we don't really need all of them, right? We need just a little bit. So that's why I don't think that we need this one. Okay, so okay, so here have a brand color, neutral color, system color, and semantic color, but I don't think that we need all of them. For now, maybe it's better to go with this style. But okay, but now let me show you how I can do. Let's go here. Let's click. Mostly you will get to see something like this. You need to click on here, this arrow, and then let's say I want to create a collection. This might be the color. I want to make like this. And now let's, if you want to add a color, you can just add it manually, or you can do it from here. So first of all, let's see the manual way that how we can add. So now here, let's say I want to create a variable. Then what do you want, Molly? In variable, you can create a number, string, boolean, and colors. For now, we're gonna go with color. So let's color. And what is color? This is, let's say, our white color. Again, color. This is our busy main color, for example. This is main color. So by this way, you can add this style guide if you really want it. Or if you want to do it like this way, click on plus icon, go with the library, click on plus icon, then go to variable. And what I would like to save, I want to go with this Aussie color here. And what is your variable name? Let's say this is triple A color. Create a variable. Let's go here, this variable. Then as you can see, we get this variable. This might be a little bit complex, feel like complex if you're not familiar with Figma. You can ignore this part. You can create the color by this way, like this one. Go with style and create the color. This might be easy for you. So finally, I just make ready the design here. As you can see, this is the design we just make. The kind of same thing, right? But we also change the color here, and everything look like same. And if you go to this working page, then you will get to see all the other pages: services page, services details, and case study. Yeah, here is the thing you can see here, and I will keep the same file like this, but I will change this final design into the final page, and I'm gonna remove here this page from there. And definitely I will do it so that it's gonna be more organized. Yep, more organized. Okay, let me copy these two things, and I'm just gonna keep here to this here. But I will organize this everything for you, and then I will share the Figma link to in my video description, or if you check my Bami copy, where you get to see this. Okay. So yep. And also, if you look at here, this style guide is also ready. Also here, the color, as you can see, we added there. And here is the colors, typography, inspiration, working, all of those things there. You can just check it out. I will give this link in my video description. Okay. So in the next, we're gonna convert the same design into WordPress Elementor. But if you really want to convert the same design into Webflow, now let's see like what is domain and hosting and how we can purchase it. So domain is something like a name, like Facebook.com, YouTube.com, Google.com, those are middle name, and like .com, .org, those are middle extension, right? But totally we call these as a domain name. And if you look at this hosting is like very mostly upload or keep the data, or it's kind of like an analytics server where you're just going to upload our website images, content, all of it will be there. And when someone just going to visit our website or visit our domain, they will like load all of this content from our server and show them to the viewer. For example, right now I'm just going to search here google.com. So when I type google.com, it just go to the server and collect all of the data and show here in me, like same thing. Okay, domain is different, hosting is different, right? I hope you understand about. So for the domain hosting, you can buy from anywhere. It's can be Namecheap, GoDaddy, from anywhere you can definitely buy it. So for the domain, I like to go with Cloudflare, and for the hosting, I like to go with Cloudways. Here is, as you can see. Here you can see. Okay, so I'm choosing Cloudflare because their renewal cost is pretty low, because if you go to any of this website, they're telling, okay, your domain gonna be $5 first year, or his domain will be free, but when you're just gonna renew the domain, then they might like charge a lot. So that's why I personally like Cloudflare, because they are not charging much. It's like less than $10 for the domain name. But if you go to another hosting provider or any company, they're gonna take you $1, $2, even some of them are free, like $5. But when you're just gonna see, the renewal cost is going high every single week. I mean, every single year. Domain is something like every single year you need to buy, so it's gonna be costly, right? Yeah. Okay, now let's say I want to buy this domain as the tutorial.com. So what you can do, you need to just go to here, like domain registration option. Then you will get manage domain, and then you need to click on here this option like register domain. First of all, you need to create an account. I already have there. And now you need to type here the name as the tutorial, for example, let's say, and which domain extension you would like to get. Just click on search option. Then you will get to see like what is the cost and what is the renew cost, and you will get to some alternative domains they're gonna suggesting you. So if you really like to go with that, then you can do it. Okay, this is like registration cost, this is like renew cost. Okay, now let's say you are not getting idea what will be your domain name. So what you can do, then you can go to domain name generator. If you go to there, then you will get the website here like this. So it's have a few website, instant domain name, then name by, have it there, yeah, few of them there. So you can type here, let's say you want to make RZ. Okay, so when you type RZ, as you can see, you get a lot of option there. Domain extension, how do you manage domain generate? So as you can see, our domain generate. So if you see, then they're suggesting a lot of domain. Let's say suggestion is like Azing, Pro Azi, like this is the domain name they're suggesting. So if you feel like this domain is related with you, you can just copy the name. Let's say online Azi or free Azi, or let's say Pro Azi. So let's go back to here and let's type here the same name again, Pro Azi, because as you can see, this domain is available. If I'm not wrong, yeah, this is available. So let's search it, and as you can see, this domain is available, and I can definitely purchase it. So now I can go to the purchase and do the payment. Now it's gonna be done, and then if you go to the website, then you get to see the website here. Will be available there, right? You will get to see. Now let's go to hosting part, and for the hosting, just check my video description. I will give this link here, mdazoo.com Cloudways. I'm just using their hosting because they are kind of sponsoring me on this video. They are giving their hosting to myself for checking out, so that's why I'm using it. But if you want to use any other hosting, if you have anything, definitely you can try. And hosting are mostly the same thing, but the big issue when you compare with the hosting, then you'll get to see it's mainly about the speed. You'll get to see the speed. These Cloudways autonomous is like have a good amount of speed. Also, they can handle like high traffic spike. But some of the other company hosting that are charging like $10, $15, they're mostly some of their hosting is good, but some of them are like really slower. Yeah, and also this Cloudways autonomous for everyone, but it's mainly it's good for e-commerce, even booking, LMS portal, influencer, media, and blogger. If you have these businesses, I think this is the good. Otherwise, this I don't think this is good, because if you look at the pricing, it's $35 per month. That's huge amount of money. If you not have a good business that giving much money, I don't think that if you're gonna spend a $35 for only one website. Okay, all right. So now let's go here. Let's create an account, but I already have an account there, so I can simply log in my account. And after this, you will get to see something like this. And now you'll get to someone launch now, like this option. But if you click on the home option, then it will get something like this: server, like flexible apps, autonomous apps, all of these things you'll get to see here. If you go to here, this my application, servers, like if you like to add any some add-ons, some of the add-on they offer, maybe if you go there, then you'll get to see some of the add-on there, like Elastic Email, Cloudflare, and some of them more there. Maybe Astra also, Astra Pro also there. So yeah, some of it there. Okay, now let's go to home. Let's click on these autonomous apps and so flexible. So these both are different. Flexible are different. Autonomous are different. So if you compare with this is like traditional hosting, and this is like can handle like traffic spike. Traffic spike is something like sometimes we run advertisement in social media. It might be Black Friday or any other offer. So that time we suddenly get a lot of traffic. That time he can handle this traffic spike. So your website will not going to be slower. It will be same as it is. When you get a traffic spike, they will increase the resources. When it's going to lower, they will decrease it. Okay, based on your like traffic demand. Okay, all right. So let's click on here this get started this button. Now you get to see like what you will get, and let's click on here choose plan option. And they are showing like which plan you like to go with. So in my case, I like to go with this one, like get started $35. Let's go with confirm plan right now. And now, yeah. Now, as you can see, we get here the application. And now if you're just going to click on here, this add application, this button, then they're going to say, what is my application name? So this should be as a tutorial, maybe. Yeah, as a tutorial. And what will be region? It should be Singapore. Maybe this is nearby, I think. And you can select your nearby one. Because story like from where you like to get much traffic, what is really your business from, you can just choose the nearest hosting. Okay, now do you want to go with e-commerce or only WordPress? Maybe wouldn't really need e-commerce for now, but let's go with later. If I don't like, then I'll remove it. It doesn't make any problem. And let's click on the next option. And they're trying like, do you want to set up like Cloudless domain, or you want to use a custom domain? We already have a domain here, as you can see. But we can go with their domain right now. Let's click on this launch application, and they're gonna take a little bit of time. As you can see, they're gonna take approximately 3 minutes, not 3 minutes, 1 or 2 minutes. Then our website will be ready. So as you can see right now, I think it's ready. Let's click on this, and now it might take a little bit of time. If you're gonna click on this manage access or click like here this visit URL, then you will get to see it. Okay, as you can see, our website is ready. I mean, our website is right now ready. So for these, right now, we can also add the domain name. So what you can do, let's go to this overview. As if we go to the homepage, let me show the beginning. Click on all application, select the application as a tutorial or your domain name that you just put there. Let's click on here, this manage access. Now let's go to domain management. And now we need to add here our domain name that we recently purchased on Cloudless. And this is really easy, not hard something. So after adding the domain, you will get to see in here like a website. Click on there and then copy the domain name simply. And let's go back to here, simply add the domain name, click on add domain, just this button. And now as you can see, we need to add our CNAME record. Click on CNAME record. And now we need to go to DNS. And then you will not get to see like this maybe, but let me show you how we can do add it. Let me delete and let me do from again. So initially you will get to see totally clean like this. So to add this DNS, let's click on this add record, this button, and let's go back to Cloudless again. And here, this is the host name and this is like name. So first of all, let's add here at the rate, and this should be this. But also make sure that what is it? This is like CNAME. So what you should select the type, it should be CNAME like this is not like A, okay? So it should be CNAME. CNAME. And yeah, this is all about. And let's book sister is disable auto, and let's save it. This is one done. And the second thing is like again add here and again type your CNAME, and let's go to here www, this one. So we need to type www, then this, and 7. That's it. Maybe this only 2 of them. As you can see, this is 2 of them there. And let's click on this close option, and then we need to click on here this refresh button. As you can see, it's showing like domain name has been added. If you wait a little bit time, then you get to see like this is looks like log and green icon. And now if you're just gonna click on this the link, then as you can see, this is redirecting me on my this like azitutorial.com. This is my website. I know it's ready. But now the thing is like how we can manage this website. Let's say I want to change this content. I want to exactly get the same design like Figma have. How we can do? It's not gonna be hard something. It's also easy. So let's go to this overview, and then let's click on here this WP admin at here this option. And then you'll get this URL for the admin credential. Click on this link, and then they're giving this username. Also, they're giving a password. So what you can do, let's copy here the password simply. Also, we have a username. Go there, and let's add the password. Also, add the username, and let's click on here this login button. Just simply this login button. Then they're gonna check everything like username and password is correct or not. If everything is good, then you will get the dashboard. So from here, you can you can just control your website from this dashboard. So if you want to control your website, then you need to type your domain name, there's WP admin. Then you will get a login option like admin login option. And then you will get to see something like this. Okay. So for now, I don't think that we need CloudOS and these tab. We can remove this. But this hosting is not permanent something. This is like you need to renew every single year or every single month. The same about here this domain name. Since we register the domain name, we need to pay yearly. This is not one-time fee. It's yearly you need to pay for the domain name, and hosting is the same thing. Okay. So these are not necessary for now. I'm gonna removing them. When you're just going to log in your WordPress admin panel, you will get to something like this. As you can see, this is the dashboard, and where you get to see all this notification type of thing here. Yeah, all of this thing you get to see. And if you're just going to click on at the top, you can definitely make them clean if you really want it. Let's say if you like to remove all of them, only gonna see the activity or quick draft, definitely you can just do there. Yeah, that's it. And let's dismiss it again. And if you're gonna click on here, this update option, you will get to see all of the update that's coming from that theme, plugin, or even WordPress. All of this thing you will get to see here, and you can just simply update them all. So let's say I like to update here this WordPress. So click on here this update one, this button. But when you're gonna doing it, if you have a content, try to take backup. But if you totally fresh website, then you don't need to worry about it. You can just update it. So as you can see, this is now updated done. If I go again this update here, dashboard, and hover and click on this update option, I get a 2 plugin there that is updated. Also, we get a theme that are mostly updated, but for now, I don't really need them. Let's go here. The next option, this is like the post. So post is like a blog. So if you don't understand what is post, WordPress. So whatever you get to see here, those are mainly the posts. Whatever all this content you get to see, those are mainly the posts. So the same thing, right? This is the same thing. And every single time when you're gonna open any of this, like post, media, pages, you'll get the same dashboard, and this is similar. And here you can select all of them at once. You can move to trash. You can also edit them at once. You can if you really want to do them like quick edit, then you can do it. You can change the category. You can change the author, template, whatever you want. You can do it. Also, you can do the filter if you want it from here. And he will get to see all of the categories. Here is the tags, and yeah, all posts. So let's try to create a new post. Click on add new this button. Now we can type here the title of our post title. So you can title, like we can type here post title. Here we can see like content will be there. Content will be here like this. And if you see on this right side, you get some more setting there. Let's say color, background, size, dimension, border, advanced this option you got to see. Here's a post option. You can add a featured image. Featured image, let's say, open any of this post. Let me open any of this. Maybe I can explain it better. This is not a featured image. But Mostly the featured image coming at the top. I don't know if they added there. Let me open the block, then you will get to see. So those are mainly the featured image. As you can see, this is featured image. So yeah, this is featured image. And here was a category. So category is something like, as you can see here, blog, then like beginner guide. This is called a category. So now if I click on there, as you can see on this block, this is the category. I get to see all of this here. And now the next is like tag. Tag is like keyword. It's kind of similar to this. Right now we search this keyword and we get this post. So if people want to get the same content, like same thing, then which keyword they're gonna type and to find out this post. So you need to have the relevant tag there, okay? Have you understand? And now let's say if you want to design this post, it's easy. Click on a plus icon, you'll get an images, paragraph, gallery, a lot of things. Also, if you want to browse all of them, you can do it. Just click on here this option. You'll get all of this. You can literally just add them, simply drag and drop and add this thing. Whatever you want, you can just add there and you can do the thing, right? Whatever or how you really want to design the blog, you can do. Or if you don't have any time, if you want to just paste all the content, you can do it. It's totally up to you. So if you want to go back, then click on here this back button. Or if you want to publish this content, click on here the publish option. Then this post will be published. So let's click on here. Let's see that. As you can see, this post is right now published. Now, if I just gonna add here the image, you will get to see the difference. Click on add image. Let's say I have this image right now. So let's click on this publish option. Also, if you want to see the preview, you can do the preview also. As you can see, this is the look right now. So this is the thing about the post. I hope you understand about it. Okay. Now we get to see all of the posts here. Let's go to this gallery. Gallery is something like all of the images that we're gonna upload on our website. All will be there, right? You can mainly add a new file just by clicking on here, or it's also have a specific option for upload. And that time you can from there you can mainly upload the images. But all over the image, all over there, you'll get to see on this library. You can definitely change the view and list or grade how you want. And then it's about page option. So page are mostly, if you go to here, this is in a page, beginner guide, this is category, but deal, this is in a page, training, this is in a page, pro services, this is in a page. So this is our mainly in a page. Also, if you look at this cart page, checkout page, macro page, this is our mainly in a page. Those are not like in a block, okay? And those are kind of look like similar things. As you can see, similar for designing this thing. It's pretty much similar to the post, but it's have some extra functionality of features in there. Yeah, this is the pages here, and this is all about the comments. People, when someone gonna comment on your post, you'll get in here and you can only manage them. You can unapprove them, you can delete them, whatever you want, you can do it from here. This is WooCommerce that is most not necessary. Let's go to this appearance option. This is mainly called the theme. Theme are like the structure of a website. So if you really don't understand what is how it is mainly work, let me go right now. This is the homepage right now, okay? This is which theme we're using, 2024, this theme we're using right now. So, but if I go with 2023, then what happened? If I go there, and as you can see, the design is totally changed. The structure is totally changed. If I go 2025, maybe my design will be changed again. Go to the page. Now let's delete here these unnecessary themes that are mostly not necessary. For now, we can keep one or two themes. That's fine. One that's activated right now, and also we can install it later. Let's go to the next. Is like plugin. Plugins are mostly like an extra features or extra add-on on your website. Okay, so if you don't really understand it, when you're gonna install a plugin, you'll understand. Let's say I like to install here Elementor. So let's click on add new this button. Or if you check out my video description, then you will get this Elementor option. You can just literally install the I download the plugin from there. So let me search your Elementor. Okay. Where is Elementor? Elementor. If I just search it, and then I will get the plugin here. Or let's go to here. Okay, so here, as you can see, we get it. So let's install this plugin. So if I install this plugin, then I will get some extra features. After activating the plugin, we'll get to something like this. So let's click on here, this cross pattern on the top. And now if I go to the dashboard, then you'll get the system look like this. And now if I go to the pages, if I try to add a new page, you'll get to see other option like edit Elementor. That means we can design the page with Elementor. So we're gonna install a plugin, it's something like adding a new feature or extra feature. For now, as you can see, this website is e-commerce, and e-commerce right now our website, because we install here this WooCommerce plugin. But what happened if I delete the plugin? Right now, as you can see, this is the shop page. It's also have a checkout page, all of the thing there. But if I just deactivate this plugin, my website will be not gonna work like as a e-commerce website. So as you can see now, it's deactive. And if I go to the cart page, checkout page, my account page, as you can see, those not gonna be work right now. As you can see, this is only get a shortcut. This is only on a checkout. Or if you go to this my account, it's not really working. But if I activate here this plugin again, let me activate it, then you will get a difference here right now. So let's activate it, reload the page, reload the page, reload the page. As you can see, we get an extra feature now here. So let me delete the unnecessary things. So I don't really need WooCommerce for now. So let's delete this one, or you can keep this as a deactive, no problem. Okay, so now let's go to the user. So let's say if you want to add a new user in your website, then all you can do, you can just go to this user and you can just click on add new this user, this button, or you can go to all user to see all over the user that are registered in your website. Okay, so if I want to add a new person, add the username, email, first name, last name. Also, what will be their role? If they want to make them admin, just make them administrator. Or if you want to give them Elementor setting, keep them editor or author, or as a subscriber, you can do, and just add the user. That's it, Nelly. And again, if you want to change your own password in your profile password, then you can do. You can click on here at this right bar, or click on edit profile, this button, scroll down. Then you can set a new password. You can also change the image. You can change the content, email. Also, as you can see, the display name should be changed because it's showing my email. That's not safe. People are going to get to see my email, like admin email. They can try to log in. So let's change the display name into admin. That's good. Also, if you want to change these like admin color, like any color you want to change, let's say you want to go with modern, this is now changed. If you want to go with this color, you can definitely do the change here. As you can see, a lot of option there. This just looks pretty nice, the modern one. And you can simply update the profile. And here I have a tools that are mostly not necessary. Let's go to this setting. You can add here your site title, tagline. You can also add the site icon. Site icon is something like, as you can see, if you see the YouTube that have a little logo, this is called site icon. And anyone can register or not. In my website, I don't really need any registration option. So I disable it. Writing, there is nothing. Let's go to reading. This is mainly for setting homepage and post page, but for now, let's keep it as it is, and later we'll do. And this is like our permalink. So right now it's post name. That's good. Yeah, that's it all about the dashboard. Let me also remove it. Yeah, that's it all about. Now let's install some necessary theme and plugin. So for the theme, let's click on here this appearance and let's click on add new this theme, and let's type here Nexter. If you type next, then ER, then type it, then you will get this theme only, this one, next ER, this one, Nexter. If you click on preview, then this theme is coming from Posimit, this one, because we're gonna import this design like they're using their plugin like UiChemy, so that's why. So let's install this theme for now. Also, let's activate here this theme. Click on here the activate button. Now, as you can see, this is activate done. Also, they're telling about install next extension. So let's install this one also at the top, as you can see. Okay, so now it's installing. Also, we need to install another plugin for. Okay, let's activate it. So if you check my video description, then you will get the link maybe here. UiChemy. So this is the link, as you can see at the top. Just click on there, and then they will be redirecting you like UiChemy page, and you'll get to see it look like paid, but it's scroll down a little bit. Then you'll get the free one. So which builder you like to go with? I'm gonna go with Elementor. Then let's like start free, this button. And then you need to put your username, password, and then you will get this plugin license. But for now, I like to log in because I already have an account. So let's log in first. And as you can see, I get my email and my name. Let's click on the download button right now. Take a little bit of time. Yep, now as you can see, my order is successfully done. What you can do, as you can see, here is a plugin, Figma, this one, like Figma Elementor free. So let's click on this download option. We get it here. Let's go to add new, upload the plugin. And now simply drag and drop header plugin. Install now this button. Here is this. And it's going to take a little bit of time for installing it. And let's click on activate plugin, this button. And now this will be activated. And let's click on here, this update button. If you get a new update there, that's going to take a little bit of time. Or if it not, if you see it's not working, then you can click on add new plugin, then search here UiChemy, then you will get the same plugin here. Okay, let me show you. Yeah, as you can see, this is the plugin. You just need to install and activate it. Okay. All right. So now let's click on UiChemy, this one, and they're showing an overview, like preview, like onboarding type of thing. So we need to select this, which builder we're gonna use. Elementor, license key. Yes, we have. Next, we have. Let's enable here the Flexbox container. Also enable here this SVG1. Next, and yeah, it's finished. Click on this finish button. Let's go ahead and setting. Okay. Also, if we click on see that, yeah, this is all good right now. Let's click on the setting option. Then as you can see our URL, and this is our security token and import as a admin. So now we need to go back to our here, like the design page, which one we like to import. And we need to click on this plugin option at the bottom, plugin a widget, and we need to search here UiChemy. If you search UiChemy, then you'll get a 3 plugin. One is mainly for maybe Gutenberg, and this may be Break Builder, Gutenberg, and this is mainly Figma to Elementor. So we need to click on here Figma to Elementor, this one. So if you choose any other page builder, you need to select the other plugin, right? Otherwise it's not going to be work, because every single plugin for every single purposes. So this is Figma to Elementor. Okay, so now we need to select this one, but for now we can literally add here this thing. Let's click on optimize copy. But for now I need to set up first of all. So what I can do, I can go ahead this hero one, and might be, yeah, hero convert. It's mainly, first of all, it's have a few features. Let's say it's have a copy mode. You can literally copy the design and paste it into your website. Or if you want to import this thing, that time might be need the username and password. So let me show you both of them. First of all, let me show you this import mode, because I'm not gonna use it in later. That's why I'm showing you. So yeah, let's go with this import mode. Then click on convert, live import, and here we need to add a website. Click on add site. And let's go to our setting, copy the site, go back to Figma, paste the URL, copy here, back to here, and paste the token. Click on connect button. They're going to take a little bit of time for connecting everything. Yeah, now as you can see, it's connected down, and now I can simply import it. But before we import the design, we definitely need to do a little bit setting. We need to optimize the design. So I will show you how to do it in later. Okay. So one interesting thing about Postme, they have another product. It's mainly called WDesignkit. This one, I personally like it because it's have a feature like widget builder. I personally like this one because I can design myself. But if I can reuse the same component, if sometimes we need to use the same component. So normally what you do, we just copy and paste. But if we can make a functional widget, something for Elementor, that's going to be great. So for this one, this is really, really good thing, and I like it. So if you want to learn more about it, just search WDesignkit, then click on these videos, then you'll get these videos there. You can watch them. I hope you'll like. Now let's see the overview of UiChemy plugin. So for now, we need to click on this bottom at this option, and let's click on plugins and open Figma to Elementor, this one. So when you first time gonna open it, they're gonna ask you for a license key. But as you can see previously, we purchased the UiChemy, right? We just go mdazul.com/UiChemy URL, and then we just purchase it. And from there, we get a plugin, we get a license key. So copy the license key and paste here. Then you will get to see something like this. Okay. Now we get a 2 option. One is copy mode, one is like import mode. Previously, I show you about the import mode, how this mainly work. But I personally like the copy mode. And the next is like optimize copy. Optimize and copy this one, and then have a express copy. Express copy is something, if your design is already optimized, some of the field already optimized, then you can go with express copy. But if you think your design is not optimized, then you need to go with optimize copy. And this stage, you need to optimize your design. It's have a optimized convention, then have a widget tag, responsive manager, conversion setting, and global style. So global style, what is it mainly? Global style is something like the style guide that we just added here, right? So we can literally add those things from here. So we don't need to worry about it. At the starting, we can just add all of them. And then it's our optimization one. As you can see, a lot of layers there. So we need to optimize them. For optimizing it, you can just watch this video every single time, every single process, you will get a video. If you don't really understand how to work, just click on a video, then you will get to see. Also, as you can see at the top, have a video. If you want to see, then click on a video, then you'll get to see it. So every single stage, you will get the video in here. And then if you see the full video, you can see from here. And widget tag is something, mostly these design is right now static. But if you want to make them functional, then definitely you need a widget. Let's say some places you have accordion. That is not possible, doing a static. We need a widget using there so that our specific section can be like a dynamic. This can be like have a, like if we click on there, it should be work like this. So that time we need to use here a widget. Okay, so we need to define that which section or which elements should be a widget tag or which should be a normal things. We definitely need to define when we are just going to import that thing. Okay, all right, so I hope this is all about it. After this, we need to go to the next option. And now as you can see, this is now copy automatically on my keyboard. And now I can go to the design, go to the page, and I can simply paste it. So let me create a home page, add new this page, and this should be my home page. Click on publish button. And now I'm just going to click on here, the Elementor, this button at the top. And as you can see, it's redirecting me to the Elementor. Let's go. Remove it. We don't need that. And now I can simply paste here. So how I can paste? I need to click on paste from other side. And I need to Control V. Then whatever we're just going to copy or whatever we just can optimize here in UiChemy, all the thing will be pasted in here at once, right? So this is mainly the process or a thing for doing copy pasting. So when you're just going to copy paste, I personally think that if you're gonna do at once like full page, then might be import option is better. But if you want to do copy paste mode, then a specific section will be better. Or if they have less images, then this option will be better. Otherwise, they take a little bit much more time. Okay, but in later, I'm gonna show you everything step by step. No worries about it. Okay. Now it's time to import our design and our WordPress website. For this, as you can see, I already select here the design and I already open here this Figma to Elementor like UiChemy plugin. And here I have two options. One is like copy mode and like import mode. Copy mode definitely is gonna work, but I don't want to take any risks because it's really better if you have a lightweight page. But in my page, if you look at carefully, this page is really heavy. If you look at the images, every single section have images, and this section have a lot of images. Even if you consider about this hero section, they have a lot of images. So I don't want to take any risks there. So I'm gonna go with this import mode, but I will show you like how this copy mode work and later. No worries. Okay, so now as you can see, so like import mode, and let's go with optimize and convert. And now we need to optimize our design. Also, if you go to this here, the pages, a lot of pages there, so I can select all of them at once, and let's move them as a trash because I don't really need all of this page. That's there, mostly not necessary. So let's just move them in a trash. Okay, so first let's optimize this one, like first one, optimization convention, this one. Let's go there, and as you can see, they're showing a lot of error. Let's go there. First of all, see about this one. So they're talking about to lock this thing. Okay, to lock this one for taking SM space, but maybe it's not a good idea. What you can do, we can simply drag and drop outside of it and remove it. And might be this one fine. This one need to be, only button should be outside. And these three of them need to be auto. Yeah, they're auto. Yeah, now it's perfect. Maybe if I re-scan it, it might be done. Okay, but now they're showing about this one. This should be an right now, as you can see, they are two layer. So they'll lock it and they will be one. So yeah, we want it. And let's go to the next one. What is that? This is all about this. So this is this one. So yeah, I really want it to make it as a one image. Yeah, so let's make a fix. Let's go to the next one.
This is an component, so these are talking about to make them one. So yeah, all of this I really want them to fix it. So yeah, we can select them because it's look like same, all of them are same, so we can fix them. Simply select all of them and click on the fix button, then all will be fixed. This is like placeholder logo. Yeah, we want it. After this, it's moved into this detach and instant this one. And here it's something like, mostly if you look at this every single component are as a, you know, like as a component. So there is linked with something. So that's why they're saying that if you really want to just break it, that might be better if you want to break it. So yeah, we can definitely fix it or you can ignore it. For now, maybe we can fix all of them simply. So all of them will be detached together. So right now, if you look at this is not linked with other. Okay. Now remove unnecessary group and frame. So let's see this one. This look like an unnecessary frame. So let's click on a fix button, and as you can see, it's fixed. This one again, an unnecessary frame. So it's fixed it. Here is a content again, and this look like unnecessary frame. So let's remove it. Let's go to this action again, and this, yeah, it's the same thing. Action and the same thing. So yeah, now it's done. Okay, now it's just checking other things. Okay, and I will click content. Okay, everything is done. They're checking step by step. All right, so now all is okay. So let's click on the save and done. Let's go to widget tag. So widget tag, we need to find out which one you like to use as your widget. Here, one thing we can do, so let's say go with here. This might be a button. So let's go to here and let's select it as a button. A link should be hash, or if you want anything else, if you have, then fine. This is a button, and if you go to the next one, this should be a button, definitely. This should be a button. Yeah, this should be a button. Also, if you scroll down a little bit, then this should be a button, definitely. I want it to make them a button. So let's make them button. This should be a button. Okay, so this should be a button. Select button. Save it. This should be a button. Many of them have their button, so we need to select them as a button. So then later we can easily configure it. Okay, this should be a button. So yeah, they are fixed. Now we need to find out that is there anything that's are mostly not like a static. So all of them looks like a static. There is nothing dynamic. So we can go back, and yeah, we can go back here. Let's go to responsive manager, and if you go to the responsive manager, you will get a custom option like font size and line height from there. But I wouldn't really want to go with, I think it's much more better to go with recommended one. And conversion setting is fine. Let's go to the style. So I really want to update here the style because it's important here. So if you look at this left side that we have a style something. So what you can do, we can go with this accent one. So first of all, I want to go with the accent color will be there. So click on select style, and this should be accent. So this should be our BG primary. So primary we can select, and this should be our BG secondary, and this should be BG this one, another one, and next one, let's should be like our paragraph text, like text we can do text, and other is like accent color. Also we can add the white color, definitely. This should be, I mean, if you have something, that's fine. Okay, so we don't have anything maybe, so you can delete it. Okay, so accent is good. BG primary one, let's go here, and BG primary, and this is BG secondary, so let's go to again here. This is secondary, and this is something for this one, this something for text one, and this something for this one. Okay. All right, so also if you look at this document one, then you get to see some more text on the document. So we can say like other text, like this, other text, go document. This is white, so this might be a white. Yeah, this is fine. Let's add the next one is something, this one, this one, this one, and we can also add this one. Yep. So yes, few of the color there. Now let's go with this font. So for the font, it's something primary text. So what you can do, we can First of all, take our body fonts, then we can go with the heading on, right? So let's go with this body L. So we need to add one by one all of them. So like this, body one, regular, okay, body one. So let's go click on there, and now we need to finding out here this where is mainly the body one. So as you can see, this is text regular. So this is not large one. So we are looking the large. So here is a body regular large. So let's simply select it. Then have a body M. Body M. So let's click on here, and we need to finding out and select this body M on regular, and the next is like body M medium. Medium. So let's click on there, and body M. Yeah, this is regular definitely. We need the medium on mostly. Yeah, here is a medium on, and we select here. This is like M regular. Yeah, this one. Now this is body S. Okay, so try to go with the same body S regular. Scroll down a little bit. Yeah, here was it, body S regular. That's fine. So by this way, you can add all of them. For now, let's say I like to go with the heading tag, or let's say button tag are mostly, yeah, we're finding out here the tag one. And now let's add here the button definitely. So search button, I'll find out here the button. Also, let's add here the heading one. So what you can do, we can add here H1. We need H2. H3 we need also. So H1 is like, we need to finding out here with the H1 definitely. And let's go to the H2. Let's finding out H2. Mostly we're adding here the desktop one, not like the mobile one. So as you can see, we just added all of this here. Also, we can add this like mobile one, but those are not necessary, because after adding this style guide, we will again update it from there. Okay, let's click on his scan button here again, and now as you can see, scan successfully. If I go back, and again, if you click on this global style, then you might get to see all of this style there that we recently added. This is right now our global style right now. So let's click on here the convert button, and they're checking everything. Yeah, they're giving an option like how we like to convert. So let's click on live import, and this need to be on a page definitely. And this is on a new page. This is not existing one. Click on next button, and now we need to just import it. Just click on here this upload option, then they take a little bit time, and then it's gonna be okay, right? Like import all. So as you can see, this is now import done. If I just click on here this button, then they are just redirecting us on this page. This is pretty nice, as you can see. All looks good. Few of them looks a little bit broken. But yeah, we can easily fix that. So fix it, we need to click on here arrow element to this button. Also, let's open here the customization option, because if you go to this customization option, then on the general option you will get container, and for the container I like to go with full width definitely. So this is header, yeah, this is container width and desktop, mobile, and all of these tabs, and this is footer, this is body, a single post, page container. Okay, so it's something like spacing between. So this is something, as you can see, whenever I'm just kind of changing it, it's changing. So when I make it full width, as you can see now, it's full width. So if you're gonna make it publish, and let's go back to here again. As you can see now, it's totally fixed. But still, if you look at that, let's have a little bit of white space, then definitely we can fix it also. So if you click on here, I mean, if you just remove it again, and if you just click on arrow element of this button, let's see if they are taking any space or not. Okay, so for the spacing, I want 0 and I want 0. So when I make it 0, 0, as you can see, the spacing of the empty space right now, it's removed. Reload the page, and now it's totally and a clean something. But it's also look like it's kind of broken something. But yeah, it's not how something you can easily fix it. Also, inside of a container, we can make a fix width if you want to make it. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so we need to do a little bit our hand touch to fix it. Anyway, let's go back here. And now let's go with the header one. So for now, we can skip the header one. Let's go with this section. And if you look at this section carefully, that this is need to be on right side and this need to be on left, right? So here, if you look at this, that it's our justified center. So we can make it center or int or a space between. All of this we can do. So let's go with the space between, but still it's not fixed. Let's see about how the image is there. So let's see the structure. This is our hero and this is our image that we are talking about. This is our column and this is all about. So if you go to this image, then you get to see like their position is right now, it's absolute. So make them like default, then whatever we're just applying on this layout, it's going to be applied. Okay, so now if you look at this carefully, then this is the thing that we just make. But for now, I think like it's really a lot. So what you can do, we can give a width of this one. I mean, this column, we can give it a width. So right now it's 40. So maybe 40, it's better. So let's make it 40. Let's see how it's look like right now. Looks pretty well. But if we make them together or just nearby, that might be fine, I think. Also, if you want to fix here this image on left side, as you can see, so one thing we can do, we can export here this original image. So if you just inside of it, then you get to see in a frame. So what we need to do, we need to simply drag and drop here this one, and after this we just need to export it also manually. So if I just do it like this way, then as you can see, we get this frame here. And now if I unlock it, if I only work on this, then this might be like this, as you can see. So we can easily use this image as a background, right? Let's make them full width, this one, and also let's make them full width like this, or this bottom one. And now let's simply export here the image. And let's go to TinyMGIF to compress our image because it's almost 900, yeah, 865. Yeah, it's done. Let's download it. Let's go back to this page. And for now, we can use it as a background. Image position. Simply drag and drop the image that we recently downloaded. Select it. And for now, I want to make them repeat is no repeat. And for this image, I really want to make it like disable for now. But definitely we can remove it later. Then we need to place the image here. Position should be right side, center right, maybe. Yeah. Or yeah, center right, definitely. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, now it's a little bit more better rather than before, as you can see. It's more better than before. So what you can do, we can literally delete this image for now, and we can make them left side. Start. Yeah, now this is the thing. One thing you can do here, we can reduce here this height, definitely, if you want it, or we can add here the like left side, let's say 200, maybe 200 pixel. Yeah, this is we can do. Also, if you increase the hero section height, then you can do, but maybe we don't really need that. Right now it's 700. Let's make it 720. Yeah, now it's a little bit more better. Just scroll down. This section is good, maybe, but it's look like a lot of spacing together they take. So let's go to this section and make them center, all about this center. Let's see if we get any changes or not, but still there is nothing changed. If you look at the Figma design, then this section is there together, right? And it's definitely in the center. So what you can do, we can, let's open the layer, section title, and this is the content. Okay, so here we can just reduce the height, definitely 90%. Now if you look at this, then still it looks like a lot. So maybe we can go with 80%. Now let's see, it's a little bit more closer. Make it 75, let's say. And here's a portfolio list. Yep. Now it's a little bit more closer, definitely. But maybe it's look like left side have a less space and right side have a much space. It's look like maybe. What you can do, we can check it out that is it really correct or not. So it's center. Everything is center. This should be center. Yeah, this should be center. Yeah, definitely center. Content should be center. So everything, whatever there, I just make them center. Yeah, everything I just make them center. Now maybe all the center. And now if you want to fix here this thing, then we need to work on the width. So let's go with the width, maybe increase it. Increase this one also. Okay, so the problem is it's not here. So we need to work on this one. 100%. Or maybe 65%. So by this way, we just need to increase the height. 75 or 70 maybe. 70. It might be 70. This should be 70. 70. Yep, that's fine. So let's click on a publish button and let's see the preview, how it is. Yep, that's good. But I think we can make this design much more better because it's giving a little bit confusion here that which section for what. Or it's also look like have a lot of spacing at this section. So we can just remove this spacing definitely. If we go to the frame, project, and the project, as you can see, it's have a gapping, so we can remove here. Let's say I want to make it only 12 pixel or even 8 pixel. We can do project 8 pixel maybe. Yeah, it's 8. The projects is like 8. Yeah, this is good right now. Also, I was thinking like this can be much more smaller. So as you can see, I just update a little bit more on there. And now let's go to the next section. And if you look at this section is pretty good, but the problem is, if you look at this, then these image placeholder in outside, as you can see. But this is not a bad thing. I mean, this is good maybe, but we need to work a little bit here. So as you can see, we can simply make them as a end. And we can just remove here the placeholder image. Now let's move to the next section. And if you look at carefully this design, that what they exactly want. Once somebody gonna have, right, it's change the color. And normally the color is something like this. So what you can do, we can leave it like this as it is. Or if you really want to do it, then we need to do a different way. So for these, we need a plugin called WDesignkit, this one. Or if you write CSS code, then you don't need any additional plugin for this. So after installing the plugin, we need to search your image. If you search, then you will get here image box. Simply drag and drop here, simply. And now we need to change the image. So choose the image. And now we need to add here this image. And also we need to work with the text. So this should be brand this one. And let's see what is mainly the font size. It's 24. So let's go to this one. This is the body, and this is the body text. And also we need to copy paste this text also, just copy. And we need to go there, and this is the body. And we don't really need any kind of button there, so you can disable it. We don't need that. Yeah, now let's go to this tile, and let's go to the body. And here is the typography, definitely. For the typography, I have to go with 24 pixel. And this should be a light version, into light. So this should be 24 pixel. And the next one is like our paragraph one. So paragraph might be, looks good maybe. Yeah, but we also need to work on the spacing definitely. So here is this like bottom, maybe, okay, remove this spacing. Also remove this one. Maybe it might be 12 pixel, it's fine. Also remove your this padding one, then all will be removed. And for now, we can take a, let's say 10 pixel or 16 pixel. How much spacing do you need? We can do. And for the bottom, we can make me 24 pixel. Yeah, it's fine. We can just design it manually, something like this. At the top, maybe we can go with 20 pixel. Yeah, that's good. And this should be on left side, all about this thing. Make them left side, then all will be left side. So this is good right now. And also what I want here and a background color. Let's go to style, and I want this color. And here, as you can see, this body color. So what I want here and a background color. So here's a background, and I want it as a this color. Yeah, this is the background color. All right, so as you can see, this is apply right now. Let's go to the style, and again go to body, and we need to work a little bit. Let's say on the right side we want a 20 pixel, and the left side we want a 20 pixel of the spacing. And also we need to change to this color. This should be like this color, right? So let's copy here the color, and this is something, this color code. Copy it. And what I want, when somebody gonna hover it, it's need to be changed. So when somebody gonna hover it, it's need to be changed something. Let's say this should be black color, and the description color should be black. This is all about when somebody gonna hover it. So as you can see, when I'm gonna hover, it's need to be changed. But yeah, this not need to be changed. It's need to be, let's say, white color first of all. And this is like a hover, so we need to change the hover color to black. So as you can see, now it's changed. Also, we want to change this background color. Let's say go to this background, and this might be our accent one. So yeah, this is changed right now. Yeah, this is fine. So what you can do, we can copy here the image box, and rather than this image box, we can literally paste here. Yeah, we can paste. So here, as you can see, the row, and this is at the bottom have a button. So if I open it, inside of it, I will get a column more. So simply paste it. So here's it. So what you can do, we can simply disable it for see how it's look like. Yeah, this is looks perfect something. Now we only need to work with the image maybe. Yeah, because we only need to work on the image to make it more perfect. So here, as you can see, content area, they are giving a few more options. So this is a different design. Enable is something like this. So the previous image looked like we do something wrong, but yeah, this is the correct one. As you can see, it's much more better. Okay, so this is all about the styling. So if you just work on the styling, then we can definitely fix it. Okay, so I'm not gonna applying this thing, but yeah, I just show you that how it's mainly work. If you really want to implement, then you can try it by yourself. Okay, let me reload here the page again. So also we need to fix here these two sections, and this section is good. This section is good, but only need to work on this here onto this button one maybe. Yeah. On this button, we just need to add the padding, let's say for the top and bottom. Yeah, for the top and bottom, how much we want, we can do. So yeah, this is like, we need to work with this button. Yeah, button is fixed. So for here, this both section is similar. If we can remember that the first section, what did you, we just remove here this position absolute. It might be same thing if we just look at carefully. Okay, so the first thing, we need to add here the width. So if you look at here, then this is look like this. So we can reduce the width. Let's say it might be 50% is fine. Yeah, 50% is fine. Let's go to the next one, and this should be 50% or even less. We also need to fix the other button. So we already fixed the button. So what you can do, you can copy, and we can go here, and we can paste the style. As you can see, now it's apply. So now if you're just gonna publish it, it might be okay. And this image need to be at the right side, right? So as you can see, we just make it end. So now this image is at the end. But the problem is, if you look at this, when it's coming to the smaller screen, it looks really perfect. But when you go to the longer screen, it's look like that have a huge space at the middle. Because if you want to fix this issue, then we need to go for the advanced, and we need to add the left and right side padding. Then these might be fixed. Yeah. So as you can see, when I take a 200 pixel on the left side, as you can see, it's taking like in a wide empty space. So it's better if we do the same thing onto the left side. Let's see how it's look like. Yeah, looks a little bit better, I think, right now. So one thing, let me share with you. If you want to fix it very easily, so what you can do, you can just change this section width. Let's say right now I just make it 90%. Now it's fixed. By this way, you can do the same thing on every single section. Then it might be better if you see this issue. Or even you can take a padding inside of it. Then this issue will be fixed. Now it's time to check our tablet and mobile version. So for the header, we're gonna design it separately in the letter. For the mobile, if you check it out, then looks good. If we go to the tablet version, this section looks good. What you can do here, we can add an overlay because this image looks totally clear. So if you just add an overlay of the color of this one, might be, yeah, now it's good. Of this section, now we can change this percentage into 100% maybe. Or if you want to make it less, then you can do. Yeah. Let's go to the mobile. By this way, you can check it all of this. So this section, we also need to increase the weight here. Before we do, you can remember it before we do it. Could make it 100% for now, like this way. Also, let's check it out the mobile. And for the mobile, we need to do the same thing. First of all, we need to figure out here this, like what's called the height. So let's go to the layout, and right now we need to change the height into something else. Let's say this 500 maybe. It's fine. Let's get. Also, we can make it more smaller something, because right now it looks really bigger. Or even we can take both of this in one line. Yeah, we can do. So yep, this looks good. This section good. This section looks good, but this need to work. We need to put a let's send a padding on left and right. On this section is same. This image need to change the weight. Yeah, that's it all about. So let me fix all of this, then I'm gonna continuing. Yeah, let's simply publish it.
Alright, so as you can see, the design is right now ready. And if you scroll down, then you will get to see that here have a two option at the tablet. So why I made just two like tablet option, and how just make it. So if I just gonna click on this section, and if I go to this advanced option, and if I go to this responsiveness, then you got to see like have a desktop option. And also, as you can see, I was like these both are like height, and this is enable. Okay, so why it is, let me go to this tablet version, then you will get to see. On this design, as you can see, these three of them look like these two and one, and this is really weird, right? And it was really hard to fix, so that's why I just make a duplicate, and then we just fix it very easily. Yeah, now it's perfect. And if I go to the mobile is pretty good. Everything is good on mobile. And also, if I show about this about us page, then it's also done. And yeah, so after importing, the design, we just mainly customize it for desktop, tablet, and mobile version. So we mainly do the changes.
Now let's see that how we can design the header and footer. Since we already installed an Nexa theme, so we don't need any additional plugin for this. So we need to go here in Nexter, and then we need to go here the theme builder. And then we need to click on here this header option. And then we need to click on add new template, this button. Or if you want to import a template, then you can just click on here. But we are just going to do from the scratch since we already import the design. So add template, then which is the type, it's merely a header. And then the name of your template, so I'm going to say template test, for example. Then if you go to the additional setting, then what is merely the type? It's going to be sticky or normal plus sticky. How do you really want? And this is something transparent header, or it's something like normal. So you can literally select it from here and then click on the next option. Then including like where you like to show these header. Let's say I want to go with entry website, and where you merely want to exclude this from. So let's say I want to exclude it from the front page, because in my front page, as you can see, this is a transparent. So I need a custom header for this, or I can try with that. I can make it a different header for this. So yeah, let's click on the create button. Yeah, then as you can see, we get here. And now we need to click on edit the element of this button. And now we just need to copy the header. I already do it. So what you need to do, you need to just copy it and go back to the page. And now you just need to paste it only. Then you will get exactly header in here. Okay, so if I do the paste, as you can see, I get the header section. So if you just copy paste the header, then you will get exactly header here. Then do publish, then your header will be ready. So by this way, you can also make your footer. Just click on add new template, then select a type, the name of this footer, and then if you want to do some additional setting, let's say footer effect, let's have a two have there. One is fixed and others like a zoom out effect. If you really want that, you can do, and go to next, and then you need to set up a condition there, like where you like to show this footer, where you like to exclude it. So you just need to select from there and just create it, and then copy paste the design from here on your first page where you import all of the design. Or even if you really want it, you can do it from Figma. If you really want it, just copy paste it, then design will be there.
Now let's work on a responsive style. So before, if you can remember that we use create our style guide using UiChemy on Figma, right? Let's do it. After this, if we follow the same thing, then our design is going to be okay. But if you want to make it more perfect for every single screen, then definitely you need to set or update the style guide. But how we can do? So for this, let's click on here the site setting option, just at here the top. Then go here this global font, because we don't need to work with this color. This is okay. Go to fonts, and then you will get to see a lot of fonts that we just added, like body L, body M, medium, whatever I just added. All of this font size is there. So those are mainly for the desktop. If you can remember that, like this one, then we just mainly add 1 to H5, right? This is mainly for the desktop. But if you look at the mobile, then there's some different size here. As you can see for the mobile, 28 pixel, but we didn't set up it yet, right? So for this, what we need to do, we need to go here this mobile, and we need to go with this H1, and we need to update it 28 or 32, whatever you want. Again, let's go back to Figma and let's see about H2. H2 is 20 pixel, and on desktop 48 pixel. So let's go back and let's go to the H2 and 28 pixel. And if we go to this like desktop, it's 48 pixel. That's pretty fine. So by this way, you need to mainly update this. Also, you need to update here these tablet sizes. If you have anything on a style guide, just update it. Okay. Now this is the thing. After updating all of this font that is there, almost everything. When it's done, now you can start designing on this. Okay. So now let's see the example that how it's mainly work. Okay. So let's click on the plus icon here, just plus icon, or let's do it here. Okay, I got it here. Okay, now let's simply drag and drop the heading. And now as you can see, we get it here like add heading text here. And if we go to the style guide, and if I just change this color into text, and also if I change this typography into H1, and then if you're going to click on the pen icon, then you're going to see it's 56 pixels right now. But if I go to this mobile version, then it's automatically 32 pixels. So I don't need to worry about what my H1 size will be on mobile or on my tablet devices. It's going to be automatically applied. And right now it's connected. I mean, it's linked right now. But if you're just gonna do on a parent site, then it's gonna be applied for everywhere. But if you just do any changes on here right now, then it's not gonna be applied. Okay, so if you don't understand what I'm talking about, then let's do something. Let's say for now I'm gonna add one more to there. Okay, so let's add now, and let's simply add here one more. That's this one, and I like to make it again each one. And this is, for example, let's say I like to give them a different color like this one. So it's gonna be much more easier if I understand. Okay, let's go to the mobile. On the like this one, I like to change it to, let's say, 32, but I want to make it 40 pixel. I want to make it 40 pixel. Okay, or even I can make it 20 pixel. It might be better. So like mobile, I just make it 20 pixel on here. Okay, so now what happened if I just go to my site setting? Let me publish it fast. And if I go to my site setting, and if I just update on here with the H1, then you will get to see the thing. The global font, it might be an H1, and it should be, let's say, it's 32. I want to make it 40, for example. Save changes, and yeah, it's updated done. Let's click on course button and go to template. Go to here, the top section. And now if you see this, that this H1 is already right now 40 pixel because we updated on the parent one and it's also updated on child. But the other one, we just do customize. That's why it's unlinked. We do the changes. That's why it's unlinked. That's why whatever we just apply 40 pixel on there, it's not apply. Okay, it's not apply on there. It's not giving any effect. So I hope you understand clearly about responsive style. So you need to update on every single font here. What do you want on desktop size? What do you want mobile size? What do you want this tablet size? And this is gonna make your life more easier. After this, when you're just designing it, you can easily link or you can just design faster.
Now let's see like how we can do our contact form. So the first thing, we need to go here the pages, and then we need to create a new page called contact us or contact. Just click on add new this button and create a new page for contact. Then go to appearance and go to menus here. And then as you can see, we already had the menu. So we need to search here the contact. Simply search contact. And then you will get here, for example, let's say this one I like to add. So add to menu, select add to menu, and as you can see, I create contact and simply just save the menu. After this, go back to the page again, like pages, and then click on here edit button this, then you will be right on this here. So before do that, we need to install one plugin. If you go to plugin and if you click on add new this button, then if you search here the plus addon, and this plugin is also coming from Presumate, so you need to install and activate this one. So after activating this plugin, we need to click on here the plus addon here, and then if you go to this extension, then you will get a lot of extension, also have a lot of widget there. So let's say first thing we need to enable here, just simply search the link. If you search a link, then you'll get a wrapper link. Just simply enable it. So why I'm enabling it, if you see the live demo, then you will understand it why we need that. So as you can see, if we just enable it, then we can easily make any section a container like linkable. For now, let's say whenever someone just going to, like click on this hero section, anywhere of this hero section or any of this container, they will be redirected on the website. Then what I can do, I can go to the advanced. As you can see right now, I'm selected the hero section. I go to the advanced and go to here the wrapper link, and I can simply enable it. Now you are thinking, what is the use case? Okay, now let's see a real example. Let's say I want when somebody gonna click on here this, let's say this one. So this one, the first one, they will be redirect on our page. So what I can do, I select here, and let's go to advanced, and I can literally enable here this, and I can add here and a link. Simply I can just add here a link, then and which is the link I need to add here, and then I can just publish it. Okay, so for now I like to disable it. So here, as you can see, it's already have a one link. Then as you can see, this is the projects. This is merely the specific projects. This is not all of this. This is a specific project, and this is also have a link. So if you want to redirect them in a specific website, then you can easily do that. That's why we just add here this like rappelling this one. Okay. Now let's go to the next is like contact form. So as you can see, we already create our page, right? So let's click on edit the element of this button. Just simply click on here this button. And now as you can see, we already get a form there, but you might not get to see it. In your case, it's going to be totally empty. So let me share with you that how we can set up it. So the first thing we need to do, we need to search here the form. So if you search form, then you will get here this plus, the plus extension here. So we just need to simply drag and drop here this form, simply drag and drop here. So after drag and drop, as you can see, this form and this form is totally different. So we just need to do a little bit customization here to make it same or even make it better. So one thing, first of all, let's click on the pin button. And then as you can see, we get a content here, first name, last name, email, a lot of things there. So we mostly don't need this number. And also just click on the cross button. And then also need a last name, remove it. So now in the first name, we like to keep it only the name and enter your first name rather than S name. And this is your email address, but I don't really want like big things. Enter your email. Yeah, that's fine. Subject and share why you're contacting. That's fine. Message, or even we can say like comment section. So as you can see, it's done. Now let's go to the next. This is all about the button. If you like to change the text, then let's say I want to do it. Send a message. Now as you can see, it's changed right now. Also, if you want to change this button width, let's say you want to make it little, like tiny one like this, or 20, you can definitely do this from here. And this is the ID that's mostly not need. And this have a submit action. Like what happened when somebody gonna submit this, though it's gonna be seen on an email, right? So if you wanna redirect them, let's say somebody click on the send message, and then after this you wanna redirect them, then you can literally add here the redirect option. This only have a two option. One is like email and another is like redirect. So if you really want that, you can do it. And let's say on this email field, what happened when somebody gonna send a message, who gonna receive it and where you like to receive it. For example, I want to receive here my domain Aussie.com in this email. Also, if you like to send a carbon copy, then you can literally do it. Also, if you want to see this BCC, then you can add the new email address. Or let's say if you want to add a multiple, then you can go with the comma. Okay, so now it's okay. So every single time when you were just adding this email, try to use your own branding email, like right now AussieTutorial.com. So try to use hello AussieTutorial.com, like this one. Okay. Also, you can try to add your own email address if you really want it. Let's say your normal Gmail account. If you want it, then you can try there. But before do that, you need to set up here an SMTP. So if you follow my video description, then you will get a link called SMTP setup. These have a video like WordPress not sending email on CloudOS, or it can be anything, right? So you can just watch this video. I'm talking about this one. Then this form might be work. Right now it's not gonna work. Probably it's not gonna work because in a website it doesn't set up any SMTP. So if you just watch this video and follow this process, then this form will work. Okay. So yeah, that's it all about. And here have a message content. If you wanna update this, have this error message, then you can do it. And if we go to the style, now in its style, we need to change this field color. So go to field, and then we need to go ahead the background color. And now we can go with, let's say F5, F6, FA, like this color. Yeah, that's it. And now if we go to here, this border type, we wanna get here the solid border with 1 pixel. And the border color should be triple E, like this. Now as you can see, we get exactly similar. Yeah, exactly get similar something. Okay. Now, if you want to change here this button, let's submit button and let's make it a center, like alignment, or yeah, you can change this alignment center. And here are background color. Here's a text color, icon color here. So if you really want to use an icon, then you can do it. And also, if you want to change the background color, let's say this color, you can do it like this way. Also, we need to change this primary. And also here, we need to change this border radius none. Yeah. Also, if you want to add here this like border radius. Yeah, we can do it. So it was like border type, and now it's border radius. So now as you can see, it's rounded. Also, if you wanna update here the field, go to border radius. It's corner radius or border radius anyway. So we can add here 4, or yeah, 4 might be better. No, 4 might be better. 4, yeah, just a little, but looks good. So 4 is better. So you can, by this way, you can mainly customize your form. If you go to advanced, then you get some more advanced setting there. And now if you're just gonna add here a text at the top, let's say contact with us, then you can do it. Typography should be body 3. Font should be this text. This should be center. Also, if you want to add here in the spacing together, then you can do it. Let's say here column 40 pixel, 44. So by this way, you can do this. Okay. So this is all about the from and how you can do it. So I hope now you can do it by yourself. Also, if you want to check the responsive, you can do it by this way. You can check the responsiveness. Okay. So as you can see now in responsiveness, mobile look like almost close. So what you can do, we can go here and we can just add here a little bit padding. Let's say 20 pixel. As you can see now, I get a 20 pixel here. So easily. Also, if you go to this tablet or mobile, and mobile is also good, maybe 16 pixel is better. Yeah, that's good. Also, if you want to add here, let's say 20 pixel together, then you can do, or let's say 30 pixel. Tablet should be fine. Should be 32. Yeah, desktop is totally fine. Let's click on the publish button. So that's it.
Now let's see that what we have just built, and also let's see how we can update the website name and logo, this thing. So for this, first of all, we need to go our dashboard. So just hover on the name and click on this dashboard button. Then go here the setting and go to general option. And now in here, you can change your website name. What you can type here whatever you want. Let's say I'm gonna type here Aussie tutorial. Then I'm gonna type it like this, like my tagline, whatever you have something. So let's say I'm gonna say I'm nothing else for the tagline. So yeah, now we need to add here the site icon. So you can literally upload one of them, whatever you have. For now, I don't have anything, but for example, now let's add this one. So then as you can see, it's going to be changed like this way. So okay, let's leave it as it is. But if you have a logo, just add there. Okay, then it's going to be changed. And as you can see now, our website is totally changed. The name is right now changed. Okay, now let's see the preview that what we just built. So this is the home page. As you can see, this is the home page that we just built right now. This is our like process section. Yeah, this is all about. And now if I go to the about us page, then you will get to see the about us here. And now if you go to the services page, then you will get to see services. But if you click on any of these services, then you will be go to the single services page. Now this page you will get. And this is our case study page. If you click on the case study, then you will get to see all of the case study. But if you click on this a single case study, then you will get to see single case study. But and then if you go to this contact, then you will be redirected to that contact page. But now if you look at the responsive, that our website is responsive or not. So this is, as you can see, 100% mobile friendly design. If I go to this about us page, this is 100% mobile responsive. Every single page is responsive on our website. Every single page, if you look at, those are responsive. If I go to single service for this, we need to click on here. So then it's going to be redirect single service. Also, if you go to the case study, click on the case study, then you will get the case study page here. And if you're going to click on the contact page, then you will be go to the contact page. Same with the tablet version. If you look at carefully, then this is like the same thing. But now in your mind, maybe it's coming a question that, let's say I have a multiple services, or I have a multiple case study, then how we can add it in my website. So let me share with you that how we can do. For example, right now we have these services, right? And I want to add a new service here. So what I can do, I can go to edit element to this button, and I can duplicate this section and a specific section. I can change the image. I'm only talking about the specific section like this one. So what I can do, I can literally duplicate this section. Yep, this one. Yeah, this one I'm talking about. We can duplicate it. We can duplicate it and we can change the image, we can change the content. Also, we can change the link, then it's gonna be done. And whenever you're gonna just do it, after this, you also need to create a different page. So since we are doing service details, so what you can do, we can literally just click on here this happy clone button to clone it. So when you're just gonna clone it, then you will get like this page. Then what you can do, you can just change it. So let's say I'm gonna click on here this quick edit, or just click on here the edit button. Then you will get this here. For example, let's say I wanna add here portfolio service. I wanna add here a new service called portfolio service. This is my service name. And then as you can see, the link is already updated. I'm just gonna click on a publish button to publish it. And then I will get a link. As you can see, I can copy the link and go to this page. I can literally change the link here, okay? Then it's going to be applied. Also, if you're inside of these services, if you want to change the content, just click on here the top button, edit element of this button. Then it's going to be redirecting you the edit page. Here you can literally change the image. You can change the content. You can do whatever you really want. You can do everything in here. The next is like case study page. For example, right now we have only 2 case study, but you want to add a new more. Then how we can do? Go to pages, and now let's say you will get a case study here. Click on happy clone this button, right? And then click on here the edit button. And let's say I want to add here the new case study called ecom case study. Ecom case study. Okay, this is our new case study. And let's click on a publish button. Do the publish. Click on here edit element to this button here at the top, and then do the customization, change the image, change the data, change whatever you want, mainly do the changes. Whenever your changes is done, do the publish. Then what you need to do, we need to go to our menu, just hover in your website name, click on menus here, then go to the menu. And as you can see, we need to add this one. So what you can do, we can literally click on here, this plus, like select option, add to menu, and now simply drag and drop here inside of it. And same with your services. If you add a new services, select add it, and simply add here services, then it will be added there. So click on save menu this button, go back to the page, reload here the website. And now as you can see, when I'm going to click on here, it's going to be changed. If I click on this e-commerce one, as you can see, I read it to e-commerce one, and individually I can mainly do the changes. If I want to do, let's say, change the content, click on here the element of this button, then it's going to be redirect you into the editing page. And now, after a few seconds, you can mainly update the content. For example, I want to change here into 5.6 million. Publish it. Go back to the page. Whenever your user will visit this page, they will get to see this. If I go to the another one, as you can see, I get to see 3.6 million. But if I go to this e-commerce study, I get to 5.6 million. So this is mainly the way for just creating a new case study or creating a new services page. And also I share with you that if you really want to add a new services inside the services or case study, then how you can do, just simply do the duplicate, then you will get a new one, just change the link, that's it. So if you have any questions about this, just let me know in comment section. I'll make a separate video for that. Or if you still have a question, you can post our Facebook group. I will give you the link in my video description. You can join the group and you can share your problem there. I'll be there to help you.
Now it's time to import our design kit. So if you successfully design the full website, then you might not need to follow this part, because this part is only for someone who don't have any time or who try to build something but he cannot. So I'm just gonna give an installation for them. Okay. All right. So now as you can see, this is totally in a fresh WordPress website. And the first thing, we need to go have plugin, and we need to click on add new plugin this button, and we need to install here Elementor. If you simply search Elementor, then you will get the plugin here. This is from elementor.com. Simply install here the plugin, and now let's click on activate this button. And now let's click on here this cross button at the top. Now as you can see, we get Elementor here. So let's click on Elementor again. And then we need to go ahead the tools. We need to go here this import and design kit. But before go do that, we need to go ahead the permalink first of all. Okay, so let's change this post name. Okay, let's go back, and now let's click on import design. So I will give you the zip file on my video description. So you will get like this type of zip file. It's about like 15 MB. You double click on here, or you just need to extract this file. then you will get like this file here, folder. And after this, you will get images here, all of the images, and also have a design kit inside of it. So first of all, we extract this folder. We get this folder, we just open it. Then we get a two folder. One is like images, one is like a kit folder. So we just need to again open here this folder. Then you will get a two file again. One is like Elementor kit, and it's like team section file. So we need to drag and drop here this Elementor kit, this one. And now it's continue. And then they're gonna take a little bit of time, as you can see. Okay, yes, we need that. Let's go next and then import again. And then they're gonna take a little bit of time here. So now they're activating this plugin, as you can see, necessary plugins. Yes, we like to enable it, so enable them. So if you get like this type of error here, so as you can see, it's showing like error and try again. So if you click on the try again, then we get a same widget. So then we need to go back to the page and we need to go to the pages again here and select all of the pages and make them trash first of all. So I just make all of them. Now the second thing, we need to go here, the appearance, and just reload here the page. Okay, so if you see that like there is no next theme, so we need to click on add new theme, this button. So if you see that there is no theme, then so let's simply search next, then nexter, and then we need to install and activate this one. So this is mainly coming from Posemit. So let's install this one, activate. All right, so now as you can see, we get it here. And now let's go to the menu. And we also need to delete here the menu. Simply click on delete button at the bottom, delete menu, then it's going to be delete. Okay, so all right, so this is delete. And also we just delete all of the pages. Okay, now let's go back to Elementor, go to tools again, import kit, and start import. And I will simply drag and drop the file again, or just select the file. Yes, I like to continue again. All right, so now again, click on the next button, import. And now they are setting up everything, as you can see. And now as you can see, our kit is now live and everything is done right now. So let's click on close button. And now if you go to this view side, like visit side, then you might get to see like the website is look like broken, so it's easy to fix. So let's click on customize this button. And now we need to go here, the general option, and then we need to go container. Then we need to go here, this body. We need to select here this one, simply. And for the footer, select this one, and header, select this one. Now as you can see, everything's fine. And also this is all about the page container. For now, we want to keep here the default one. So let's keep it publish, and later if you see any broken issue, then we're gonna again change this container weight. Okay. Now let's publish it and let's go back and let's reload here the page. As you can see, this is all about, but also we get to see a little space here, a tiny space here. So what you can do, let's go here and simply make them 0. So again, publish it, reload the page. And as you can see, this issue is also fixed if you look at carefully. Okay, now let's go to the next, like about, working fine. If I get started this button, it's also working fine. If I go to case study page, everything's pretty well. Also, if you look at the like the responsiveness of the design, then it might be okay. Let's go to this page. This is home page. If I click on any of the specific one, I can do all projects. So everything is right now okay. If you look at carefully, everything is fine right now. So if you see that like these buttons are not working, so what do you need to do? We need to add the link manually, right? So what you can do, we can just click on arrow element to this button. And I just come here the projects, and I go to advanced, and there, as you can see, there is no another extension. That's why I go to the plus add-in. So let's click on proceed. It's a basic, and the website type, this is our business. Proceed, and this is proceed and visit dashboard. Okay, that's fine. Let's click on here the extension, and now we need to search here link, and we need to enable it. So let's reload here the page. Now it's enable. Also, let's copy to enable it. Equal height, also enable it. Enable all of them. I mean 3 of them. Okay. Let's go back again our home page, and again click on here add Elementor. Or if you're already on this page, just reload here the page. And now if you just go to the projects and go to advanced option, then as you can see, it's already have a link there. So if you really want to change, then you can change it. And also if I just reload here the page, and then might be working. It might be working. Okay. So yeah, that's it, Melly. And also if you see that after doing the changes, it's not really working, then you need to hover on here, this icon, and you need to click on here, this purge all of the caches, then it might be work. Okay. So now as you can see, it's really working fine. So yeah, it's working fine. If I just gonna click any of this, it might be work. Yeah, it's working fine. So every single time if you see that it's getting any issue, then just hover in here and click on purge all of these caches. It's gonna be fine then. Also, if you want to change your website logo at the top and the name, then you need to go back to your website and you need to go here the general option. You need to type here website name. Here's a tagline you need to add. Also, if you have a site icon, just select it, or you can select here from your site icon. Let's say I want to go with this, for example, this one I like to get. This is the preview. Set the icon. This is the preview. Crop the icon. And now this is the thing. The save changes, this button. And if I go back to my website, as you can see now it's changed, but it's not visible because of the black color. But if we add something brighter, then it might be visible. Okay. Also, one last thing, like if you want to edit any of this page, then go to the specific page. Let's say I go to the service page. So if you're just going to click on here, edit element to this button, then you will get a edit option. Okay. So now as you can see, I get a header page, and I can literally change the content, whatever I want. Also, I can add here the link, whatever I want. Also, if I want to change the image, then I can do the changes. Whatever I really wanted, I can do. Every single page, go there, click on element to this button, then you will get the edit option. Okay. So yeah, this about. And also if you check out this tablet and mobile version, you can easily check it out, and also you can do the changes. Okay. So now one more thing, if you go to the about us page, if you want to add here your team section, then what you can do, click on here this page and go to plugins, and we need to install here one more plugin called Pro Elements. So if you go to Google and search Pro Elements, then you'll get the plugin here. Simply download it, and then click on upload plugin, choose plugin, this button, and go here Pro Elements and install it. And let's activate the plugin, and let's go here this about us page again and reload header page, and now scroll down. And now as you can see, after activating the plugin, we get an extra section. This is mainly for the team one. So what we need to do, we need to click on here this plus icon here, and click on here this box, my template, upload here this button, select file, and now we need to go here this folder, go ahead the team section. As you can see, we get an extra JSON file, select it, and we need to click on here the insert button, and we can delete here the previous one, like simply. And as you can see, this is our new team section. That's really cool. So let's click on publish button. If you look at here this responsiveness, then it's 100% responsive. Also, if you're just going to click on this button, any of this slide, then you can update here the content if you really want it. So name, images, all of this you can do. So if you're going to click on here this carousel option of this structure, all of this slide you will get, you can literally just update the content name, all of this thing. You can do it from here. Okay. Yeah. So that's it all about this option. And let's say if you need a more case study or more services, what you can do, go to the pages and you can literally just duplicate here this. For example, right now you want to make a different let's say different page for. So what you can do, we can literally duplicate here this case study page, right? So for this, so for duplicating it, we need to go here, search here, duplicate post. If you go to extension, if you search duplicate, then you get a next extension duplicate post. So click on this button, then they will be redirect you on this page. And if you go to these utilities, then you will get a duplicate post option. Simply enable it. Then yeah, that's going to be enable. Okay, now let's go to the pages. And now if we're just going to duplicate any of this, I can do it. So let's say this is our case study page and I want to work with a new case study. So what I can do, I can literally duplicate the page. How many pages I want? I want only one. So let's duplicate it. So after duplicating it, I get here copy once. So what I can do, I can click on here the edit button. Let's say I want to give it the name like new case study. So I simply type here new, and let's say click on save button, edit element of this button, just click on the top. And now I can just update here the content, whatever I want. I can change the images. I can literally change everything, whatever I really want here in this page. I can do the design. So I can do, after this, I can literally publish it. And then I can easily just add this thing. Okay. Wherever I want to place it. Okay, so let's push all the cache. And here, as you can see, our new case study here, the page. And now we can easily add it into our menu, or if you want to link it in a specific section, we can easily do that. Just go to here, new case study page, copy it, and just paste whatever you want. Also, if you want to change the link, click on quick link and you can easily change the link here of this Slack. Or if you want to do it, then click on here the edit button, click on here the sitemap, then you get this sidebar here, and then you will get a link option. Simply just click on the link and just add a new link, whatever you want. Let's say I want to add here simply new at the fast. I want like this way name, so I can, as you can see, now this name will be saved like this way. So if somebody gonna just go to this URL, they will get to see this page. Okay, I click on the save button. Now as you can see, this is our new one. So this is all about the video. If you really like this video, click on this like button. If you're new on my channel, do subscribe, and also let me know in comment section in the next which video you would like to see.